All right, so I'm back. Sorry about that. Apparently, they're doing a pre-show, and on the pre-show, they are showing a lot of stuff. So, thought now would be a good time to jump back in instead of waiting till 3 o'clock. So I do apologize for those that were waiting for 3 o'clock. That was my intention, but apparently they are doing a pre-show for Ubisoft. So here we go. I don't even know what game this is because they got their banners in the way. So looks like some kind of pirate game. And apparently you just went at Portugal and they sent out a Portuguese battleship. So it looks interesting, to be sure. It does look interesting. I'm not a fan of these games though, so it doesn't tickle my fancy at all. But I can understand why people would, want to see this. I will give them that.
The battle is won. But the glitter of gold can turn new allies into deadly enemies. For there is no honor among thieves.
Okay, that doesn't. I have no idea what this is. I heard they actually showed Beyond Good and Evil, which I was not expecting to see that or hear of that until the actual main show. So that's kind of weird. They're probably going to show it again though. That's too big of a game. That's another one of those games that they probably should show at some point since they have been teasing that forever. And you don't want to keep a game like that out too long. I mean, the last time they had the Beyond Good and Evil game was 6th gen, so it's been a while since they've had a game out in that series. So, and I think I missed that. So that's the only reason why I jumped into the pre-show because a friend of mine was letting me know that they were showing it in the pre-show. I'm like, oh man. So yeah, we got like an hour and a half left until the pre-show, until the actual presentation, the Ubisoft Forward presentation. So I'm just gonna do the pre-show and this one. Well, this is the pre-show and the actual Forward presentation. So we shall see what goes on with this. This is like some Far Cry. Yeah, Far Cry. Immerse yourself in the madness. Alrighty. VR. Far Cry VR. Okay. Only at 0 latency. Okay. Well, this game probably would serve as a great VR deal, in my opinion. This one probably Halo. Halo will probably be fun in VR. Perfect Dark might be good in VR. Dive into insanity. Alrighty. I wonder if they're gonna have anything that actually goes along with the 6. Are they gonna do anything that goes along with 6? That might actually be cool if they do something that goes along with 6.
Hey everyone, Mark Medina here, and what you're watching is gameplay for a brand new Watch Dogs Legion mode called Legion of the Dead. Legion of the
Legion of the
Dead is a
Dead. Okay,
world-led
that's
PvP
different.
mode currently in the alpha phase on PC only. It delivers a rogue-lite experience where players will have to survive against the looming threat of the undead and hostile living roaming the reimagined fallen city of London. You can play solo or up to 4 friends in co-op. You'll have to strategize how to reach the extraction point for each run and gather as many supplies as possible along the way. So watch as 4 of us try to hack our way through the undead streets of London and somehow make it out alive. Enjoy.
So they're trying to get out of London. Interesting. Let's see what happens then. Did it freeze up? Looks like it froze up. Like the feed froze. Look like the feed did freeze. Let's give it a second, see if it comes back. Yep, it came back. I guess they didn't want to show that at the pre-show. They probably meant to show that at the actual forward show.
Technically a Borderlands game, but there will be looting and shooting, but with a high fantasy flair. Also, what's up, everybody? IGN Executive Editor of Commerce and proud U.S. Air Force Senior Airman Seth Macy here to break down all of the biggest announcements, trailers, and news from IGN's Summer of Gaming. Did you miss something? I got you covered. This is IGN's coverage of Metal Slug Tactics is a tactical RPG roguelike elements.
Are they going back and showing? Okay, apparently they're going back. Apparently they probably didn't mean to show that because they're going back and showing stuff from Summer Games.
After a will they won't they encounter between Norman Reedus and a cardboard box, Kojima announced Death Stranding Director's Cut coming to PlayStation 5. We also got our first peek at Planet of Lana, a hand-painted indie game that looks like it has the potential to break hearts and bring tears to eyes. All to collecting Pokemon in the world of Monster Hunter sounds good. Then
oh, they are really something must be wrong with the feed.
Oddly specific Wings of Ruin.
Yeah, something's wrong with the feed.
Will soon return.
Jeff rounded out the show with the grand finale reveal of Elden Ring.
I still don't understand the hype for this game. I'm trying to understand it, but I'm not understanding it yet.
Horses, this giant thing, ladders, and of course, terrifying monsters that will absolutely ruin your day. Lots of beautiful, horrifying enemies. Elden Ring is scheduled for release on January 21st, 2022. After that, IGN showed off a ton of titles as part of their second annual IGN Expo. Hey, show us. We managed to secure an extended preview of Tune It, the Zelda-like indie game that's captured hearts and imaginations since it debuted back in 2017. If beating people up hand-to-hand is more your speed, then oh boy, have I got some good news. We got an exclusive new trailer for Old Boy Hallway Fight Simulator Sifu. Turns out the game has more than just hallway fights, which is just the icing on the cake if I'm being honest. As far as world premieres go, IGN showed up.
Yeah, okay.
Aftermath, Survival Machine, and oh so much more. I got this.
No, I'm gonna wear that fight did not go like that in Creed 2.
What do you think of all the announcements? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, USAA makes it easy to cover your rigs and gaming gear. Make sure you've got the right coverage with USAA Insurance. Membership, eligibility, and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. Property and casualty insurance provided by United Services Automobile Association and its affiliate property and casualty insurance companies is available only to persons eligible for PNC Group membership. Each company has sole financial responsibility for its own products.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
IGN's Summer of Gaming has officially partnered with E3 2021 for the ultimate team. From direct access to the major gaming press conferences at E3 2021 with exclusive gameplay and reveals to exciting first looks at the hottest new games, IGN's Summer of Gaming has it all.
Huh.
IGN's Summer of Gaming. The hottest games on Earth. The hottest season on Earth. Unless you're in Australia where it's currently winter. Yeah, sort it out, Australia. Today we're checking out UbiSoft's E3 press conference. The studio behind Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Watch Dogs, and that loud dancing game. Yeah, you know the one. UbiSoft
Yeah, the one I never play.
gaming studios on Earth, and they're all in on the next generation of game consoles. Ubisoft's E3 presentation promises to be big, bold, and full of surprises. And IGN's got you covered with a pre and post show breaking down all the latest news and reveals.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching, the pre-show, which apparently I don't think they meant to show some of the stuff they meant to show that they were showing, I think. They were showing some stuff I don't think they were supposed to show. Funny. So, Jack.
Hey, what's going on, man?
So I think IGN messed up because their stream got cut. Their stream got cut, dude. I'm like, what the world?
Because I was just sitting here because I had just got done with the kids and everything, and then I saw a little bit of Gorilla's stream, and which was an awesome stream. Like
it had a lot of cool stuff in it.
Yeah, it really did. Like a couple of games I was gonna play, but I saw that Ubisoft was up for IGN. I'm like, okay, maybe they just got the little pre stuff. And at first they were showing like movie trailers, and all that stuff. And then Skull and Bones comes up. I'm like, okay. Then Valhalla comes up. I'm like, okay, they just doing their typical. And then I was like, Beyond Good and Evil 2. And then I'm like, okay, they just doing a trailer. Then it was like, here's gameplay, and it's online. And this is what you're gonna do. I was like, yeah, this can't be right. Like, because
the other thing too was they started showing like Valhalla DLC.
Yeah,
they started showing. So I'm like, okay, because last time they did an actual pre-show, Ubisoft pre-show, the pre-show just showed like one or two things, but they just talked to people most of it.
Yeah,
so they were just talking to people. So I'm thinking what happened is IGN started showing the actual show. And at that point, Ubisoft probably calling like, cut that off now.
Right. Like you're showing everything, like release dates, like everything. So that's why when I said what I said, and Shadow was like, hold on, they already showing it? I'm like, yeah, they already showing it. It's happening.
Which is funny. So they got Ubisoft stuff before, so they have their own copy of Ubisoft's event.
That would be crazy, because I mean that's the only explanation as to what happened.
Yeah,
which I'm assuming it was something they would have had to done, because I mean you imagine if IGN was streaming something from Ubisoft, that's a lot of travel.
Yeah, so I'm guessing what they're doing is like Nintendo, Microsoft. Microsoft's probably not doing that, but Nintendo, Ubisoft, probably Bethesda, not Bethesda, but some of the other ones are probably like already have their event recorded and just give it to them so they can run on their own separate stuff, so it won't kill bandwidth for everybody.
Exactly. Yeah, but I
think they were actually showing. I think they were showing the wrong thing.
Because I don't know if this game was already out, because it made it seem like it was, because you can play it now. It was like Anno or something like that. It kind of looked like Ubisoft's version of Civilization. And I'm like, I've never seen this before. But they showed that too. And I'm like, okay, I guess.
But that's the other thing too. Like I said, like before, the last time they did a forward event, a pre-show event, they did show a couple games.
Yeah.
But most of it was done with devs talking.
Right, and that's typically what a pre-show is.
Yeah.
So when you put what you put, I was like, yeah, typically that is the case. But they showing a little extra today.
Yeah. Stuff they were not supposed to show. I take it.
Now, one thing I will say though, regardless of how they changed it up, Beyond Good and Evil 2 did look good. I just didn't expect it to be what they're trying to change it to.
Well, I do because Ubisoft has made a play for games as a service now.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I'm expecting a lot of their stuff to be games as a service.
But that's like, because that's not even the
Well,
original game.
yeah,
Like,
because that's why some people are mad about
yeah.
Ubisoft doing it. They're like, no, you shouldn't do that. That's why Ubisoft had to come out with a statement saying that they didn't truly abandon that. But that's if that's what your business model is going to, bruh.
Right.
That's just be honest.
I don't know. I'll give it a shot for sure.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
just
if it's
wasn't. I mean,
interesting, yeah. But the problem with me and games like that is I like my games to have like a definitive ending, so I can move on to something
right,
else.
right,
Like because I put it like this, like yeah, I have Destiny 2, but I only play it with my friends. So if they stop playing it, I ain't playing it either.
exactly. Yeah,
So that's where it comes into an issue with me when it comes to games as a service and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, especially if I got other games that are actual stories that I know I can
hmm
complete, I'll just go on to that. I'll just skip that type of game, just go on to that. So there's a lot of games I'm kind of worried that they're trying to go that route, and I don't think they should.
right. I don't know, man. I mean, the scale looked amazing. You know,
Mhm.
being up in space and being able to have that spaceship and fly around and fight and all. I mean, it looked like a decent game, but like you said, I mean, if I'm not playing with somebody, I'm just not playing. So
Yeah, a
it
game
defeats
like
the
that
purpose.
anyway, especially where you need people to play, because that's what happened with me with Division.
Right.
My friends stopped playing. I stopped playing.
Yeah.
It ain't like Halo. Like Halo, I can play by myself because I can just go in and go into campaign and I'm good.
Right.
Stuff like that. When you start saying, okay, we're gonna put this game and make it as a service, it's like, okay, well, unless you got a dedicated team that's gonna be there all the time to tell them, no, okay, it's Saturday at 8 o'clock, we gonna play,
hmm
and everybody gonna be there.
Right.
It's kind of like, to me, it's kind of pointless. Now, if you like that kind of game, hey, go for it. I'm not
Right.
hating.
hmm
I'm just saying, for me personally, I don't know how I feel about that. I just
Yeah.
don't know how I feel about that. But then again, I like single player games more than I like multiplayer. So
Right. And I think that's why I liked a lot of what Guerrilla Collective showed. When I went back to look at some of it that I missed, there were a lot of games, especially that what was it, Unmetal game?
yeah,
I found
Metal,
that was funny to me.
That was funny. Yeah. That was hilarious. I'm like, bro, I can't. I might have to pick that one up.
Yeah.
I might have to pick that one
I
up.
like that, but I mean, they did a lot of things like the Fire Girl game. I like that. There were a couple of other games, like some of those bullet hell games. I was like, man, I didn't expect a lot of this.
The only thing I don't is like every second or third game was a roguelike. I'm like, come on, man.
Every time around, yeah.
Like they showed a lot of games, and I want to say the vast majority was roguelikes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so
I got more than what I expected, because when we talked about this, I didn't even know who Guerrilla Collective was.
Yeah,
but I did know. I'm assuming these are companies that's under them. So
well, I think they have partnerships with them for their
okay
games and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that's what that is.
Yeah, because I was just like, man, I'm impressed, because I didn't come in here with no expectations whatsoever. There are some games that I am looking forward to, but if I don't see them, I'm not gonna be like, oh, okay, this was the worst E3 ever. Like
that's the other thing too, especially like nowadays, you really can't say it was the worst E3 because we all know, if you follow gaming, Sony has State of Play, Nintendo has Directs, and Microsoft, I forgot what Microsoft's thing is called.
What they're called. It's like the showcase. The Xbox
something
showcase.
like that. So everybody has their own. So if you don't see it at E3, there's a pretty good chance the reason why you're probably not going to see it at E3 is because they have something they're either going to have something in July or August big just for that.
Exactly. Because I think what Sony has a State of Play after E3, if I'm not mistaken.
They do.
Yeah,
they do. I think it's supposed to be next week or the week after.
Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, truth be told, Ubisoft, Microsoft, and Nintendo. Those were like the only ones I cared about. But after watching the little bit I saw today of Guerrilla, I'm gonna watch all of them. I think I'll entertain all of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just here looking at the schedule again. The Volvo I'm probably gonna miss and Gearbox just because I don't know what time they are and the times keep fluctuating, so I don't know.
they keep moving them.
Yeah, they keep moving, so I don't know. I am looking forward to the Xbox One tomorrow. They did say it's 90 minutes, so it's going to go an hour and a half. So
Okay.
yeah, it's going to go to 2:30. So right after that at 3:15 is Square.
I got a feeling that's just a lot of Halo gameplay. I just have this strong feeling.
They got to do something.
The Battlefield. They gotta
Yeah.
show Battlefield. You gotta show Halo. Gotta show. They gotta show the Gunk because that game looked like it was playable when they showed it last time.
Yeah.
So I mean, they got a lot they have to showcase, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So, quick question: your background, you do I guess that's the NVIDIA feature.
No, that's a chroma. It's a thing called chroma cam.
Okay, because I was thinking about doing that.
Found that from Andre.
Oh,
Andre
really?
uses
Okay.
it, yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out until I figure out my green screen situation, which I may have to change my chair.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it like the little add-on thing? Let me see, because I'm trying to find it now. Because as you see, I'm not at my house. So
yeah, it's chromacam.com.
I'll say, all right. So I'm gonna go to that roast. Let me try that.
And they have a free version, so you can just pop it on in.
Gotcha. Chroma cam. Yep. Okay, here we go. Try for free.
Mm-hmm.
From Mac.
I'm interested. I'm wondering if Ubisoft's going to go way into Far Cry 6.
I mean, be surprised if they didn't.
I mean, because they brought out Giancarlo Esposito, so.
But well, like we said earlier, I don't think they were supposed to show what they showed. But they went into a lot with that pregame show. They were showing the cars, they were showing the weapons, showing the locations. Yeah. They were showing a lot.
Tell me about Ubisoft Star Wars and Avatar.
This is crazy.
Okay, so
IGN messing up. Ain't that funny? It's kind of like irony, dude. You like, dude, y'all really did mess this up.
Yeah, they did. They screwed that all the way up.
Like, bro, y'all know good and well y'all not supposed to.
Wow. Horrible. Oh well.
Horrible. Hey, I don't work for him. I ain't gonna get fired. I'm not gonna get fired.
I am not worried about it at all. Trust me. What is this thing trying to do? Okay, yep, I clicked on my account. Yeah, did that. Okay, so I guess I have to close.
You might have to close and go back in.
Yeah, that's what it seems like it's telling me I have to do. So I'm gonna close out real quick and I'll come back.
All right.
All right.
Which is kind of crazy. Like it basically scooped up Endgame's record. So I don't know. I mean, Cameron is but everyone's ever bet against him has come out looking good. So I'm yeah. And very quickly, I did want to talk about Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope leaked ahead of the Nintendo or the Ubisoft conference by Nintendo themselves this morning, which is very uncharacteristic. Out for Switch in 2022 features nightmare versions of the Luma.
How did I know Brian Altano was gonna bring that up? Jeez, how did I know he was gonna bring that up? Oh well, it was leaked by Nintendo. Jeez, dude, that doesn't mean you have to say anything.
Best-selling Switch game not made by Nintendo, and so that's coming out next year. We know that's a thing, and I think we'll definitely see it today. So all of that would be really amazing if all of it comes true today. We will know very soon how much of it will actually be a reality, but stick around because we will talk about our hopes and dreams for Ubisoft's conference, and of course the UbiSoft Forward event right after this break. So don't go anywhere. IGN will be right back after this.
Yeah, apparently we'll be right back, unfortunately. All right.
So let's check in with our gaming guardsmen and find out what they're looking for.
And they have full-on ads, web spatial ads. Nice.
Extremely excited to get some more info on both Far Cry 6 and Skull and Bones. My name is Sergeant Ford. I'm a former Army sniper, currently a member of the Army National Guard. I go by Cam11B here in the video game world, and I currently work full-time as an esports manager for the Army National Guard. I started PC gaming when I was 8 with my dad. Come from a long line of nerds. I'm extremely excited to get some more info on Far Cry 6
it seems like they're going to be taking a deep dive and going a little bit heavier with the storyline. So with Skull and Bones, they took the ship combat from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. They said, hey, we're going to make a ship versus ship game. And now it has become a completely open world multiplayer game that I'm extremely excited to see. So,
Skull and Bones does look like it's going to be fire. Like I said, it's not for me though. I don't really care for that. Even though it was all right in Black Flag, I guess because I wasn't really good at the whole ship thing. So that's probably on me. If I probably put some time to it, I probably could figure it out and probably get decent with it.
Welcome back to IGN's Ubisoft E3 press conference countdown. Let's face it, these conferences from big developers are times when dreams are made, but also when dreams are dashed.
Okay, so we got an hour left.
Ubisoft's big show, so it's a perfect time to go out.
And it was funny because when I started this, I think IGN made a really big boo-boo. So gonna see, hopefully this works like it's supposed to, and see what they're talking about.
Where the hell is Splinter Cell besides in anime and cell phone games?
Sam Fisher is just a corpse now. Honestly, I would love a full single-player campaign Splinter Cell. That's what I want. I'm not going to elaborate. That's what I want. I doubt we'll get it. Please.
We will get everything,
please.
But why? I don't understand this. They keep being like, here's you know, he's in a Netflix show, he's in a reality show, he's on The Bachelor, but like, just make a game.
Well, stealth doesn't suit to live service. It's just like one of those terrible things. But I love Splinter Cell, and I want more Splinter Cell.
I agree. Mark, tell me what you want from the show today.
Yeah, so apparently Prince of Persia is going to be one of those things that it's you know, keeps getting delayed.
Okay, they got it's a For Honor situation. Okay.
It's got me thinking about more remakes. I'd love to see, like, I'm a huge Assassin's Creed 1 fan. I'd love to see that game be remade, or Far Cry 1 and 2. Far Cry's so huge. Let's get remakes of those.
Let's see. So we got, I guess it's
I have to cut you off. We are about to go to the Ubisoft Forward pre-show. Hopefully all of our dreams come through. Stick around.
Yeah, that's Mirage. That's For Honor.
All that fun stuff. IGN E3 continues.
Huh.
So watch.
I never picked up For Honor. I probably should have, because I'm a fan of weapon-based fighters. So I probably should have picked that up. I don't know why I didn't. I think because at the time they only had like the heavies, and I like samurai. I like katanas. I don't really like claymores and broadswords like that. But I have heard that For Honor has gotten way better over the years. Okay, the testing grounds, nice. All new battle pass, okay.
Shedding their old selves, shimmering along the haze, embracing a new power to be transformed and awakened. They would carve their own path in the land of fire.
The land of fire. What in the world? Play the new season Mirage now. New hero available on July 22nd. Nice. Assassin's Creed much? Yeah, this is Assassin's Creed. You know what? While we're waiting, let me make a little change right quick. Take care. much better. You can see the screen a little bit. Walking the game. All right. They're really going to slow walk this. They're seriously slow walking this. Okay. They're really going to slow walk all the way down this. If you just tilt the stick forward, I promise you'll move faster. And they're not going to do that. All righty. Oh, boy. And no, I'm not going to sleep. Not yet. I mean, this is not helping, but yeah. They are literally walking. They are seriously just going to walk the whole while. Wow, they're really going to walk. All right. They are really going to do this. Nice. Like, IGN is seriously going to show this thing walking for 30 minutes. Are they really going to show this walking for 30 minutes? More than likely they are. I mean, you gotta love dynamic weathering. You gotta love that. The dynamic weather effects are awesome. Yo, can you get it to work?
No, I got it to work, but it kept trying to default to Safari. And so I just got tired of messing around with it. Plus, when I actually did have it come up, you could still see about half of what was behind me anyway. So
okay. All right. It's probably one of those situations where it worked better on PC.
Right. Yeah, so I'll wait until I get home.
All IGN is doing is making us watch them walk for the last 6 minutes.
Oh, they better do something because they know they messed up.
I'm laughing because it's just hilarious that they are actually just around here with just walking. They're literally just showing this character walk.
Look, this is a walk of shame because they they showed way too much. What are you looking for?
The book bag.
Get it. That's fine. My book bag. Come on down.
This is just hilariously funny. They are really making us watch him walk.
They can go walk for all 53 minutes.
I hope not. Like, this is funny. They are actually making us watch this dude walk. They done stopped talking about stuff because I guess they ran out of stuff to talk about. They are actually making us watch this dude walk. Wow.
And now they have to play surprise. That's just what it is. Now you got to play surprise.
You know what? Because I may flip over to Ubisoft's site and just do it from their channel. But on their channel right now, they don't have anything. That's the point. They just have like a blank screen. So we'll probably flip over there in about 25 minutes or so.
Okay.
And just do our predictions from there because this is ridiculous, dude. This is so ridiculous.
You got to save face somehow. Because I'm with you.
Thank you for taking. Because
I'm with you.
Showed them to walk for like 10 minutes.
Because I mean, they knew. Because I'm like pre-show. This?
Well, yeah, yeah. Like your pre-show usually has this stuff in it,
right?
Or they talking to Yves Gilmore,
right?
But that's what because it would have been live. They would have been at the actual venue.
Mm-hmm. Man, yeah, that was a bad look.
I know Nintendo like, no, we're not giving you our digital direct till Tuesday. We're not even giving you our digital Tuesday. Tuesday night after everybody does.
You know the crazy thing about it is I'm on Twitter right now. Rob just posted. He was like 1 hour until Ubisoft. These are the things I need to see. Everything he got posted up here, we'll see.
Yeah.
We've already seen it.
Yeah, because I was asking him, did he want to join in? Because he could join in with us because they already showed most of.
Yeah, they hadn't shown it. I haven't seen the presentation.
Well, we seen some of it. We don't know how long. They never said how long this one was gonna go, so it may go like an hour and a half. Like,
I mean, my thing is, what else can you show?
Well, they didn't show the thing that got leaked this morning from Nintendo.
Yes.
They didn't show that. So
I'm surprised they said Nintendo was the one that leaked that, because when I saw it, it was on Twitter. I didn't know Nintendo did that.
Well, apparently Nintendo did because it was on the website. They didn't took it down now because when I went to look, because people were like, "Oh, this is up." When I went to look, it wasn't there. So apparently they found it and pulled it down because I guess they were supposed to show it today. They're supposed to put it up today.
Yeah.
And I guess they were supposed to do it after the show though.
That's like the second time something like that's happened, because the Shin Megami Tensei thing went up on their website saying it was coming out November 11th.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, hey, oh well.
Well, the thing is, if you're not giving, if they're not watching who they gave the thing to,
right?
Or if you say, okay, hey, this got to go up today, but you don't give a time,
right? Probably already have that stuff preset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So all it takes is somebody not checking, and they didn't have the right time, and it went on.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, they found out just like we all found out. Like, hold on,
like,
what
the hell? I will say this though, that first Mario and Rabbids did have the best Mario diss song in there.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know how they're gonna outdo that because I'm gonna need another one.
Based off of the I guess you could say the cover art or whatever they got for it. I mean, it look is gonna be good. I mean, I didn't see any of the other Mario characters in there though, unless I just overlooked it.
Well, they probably not gonna show them until later. It's probably not because this is the teaser stuff anyway. They're not gonna show it till later. I just think it's funny because if you did a orchestral diss track, I'm gonna need like a hip hop diss track for this one.
Yeah, man. So
need to have like Nas do Ether for Mario.
If they do that, I'm like, y'all went out your way to make this happen.
The Ubisoft got the money to do it.
They do.
Now, they actually got the money to like say, "Hey, Nas, can you come in on track and just diss Mario?"
Right.
I just need you to Ether Mario. We're gonna give you the Ether beat, and we're just gonna need you to Ether Mario instead of Jay-Z.
just make it happen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be so many people confused. Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
I tell you. Okay, so I'm looking over here at M4G. I need to watch the Kenna Bridge of Spirits preview because I've been waiting on that game too.
Oh, the funny thing about that, you know how they kept saying it was PS5 only?
Oh, I knew it was gonna be PC.
No, PS4 too.
So that's another cross-gen.
Yep. After they said they weren't doing it.
See?
Look. Dude, over 100 million base, and you're gonna alienate them and miss out on all that money? Come on, man.
It doesn't make sense, but
come on, man. You're not gonna miss out on all that money.
Hey, had this not have happened, Kenna could have, had ray tracing and 4K 120 and everything. The way people tell it,
ain't gonna have 4K. They're gonna have 4K 30.
Exactly. Exactly.
You got to play them mug in 1080p if you want that 60.
I don't know. Like I said, I think the game's gonna be good regardless. It's just people and their hissy fits about their exclusives and their console war arguments.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you don't need to know all that stuff.
Nah, you don't.
You just need to know is the game playable?
Exactly.
Hey, the game is playable. Let's play it.
Right.
That's pretty what you need to do.
Yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to that. And I almost broke and went and got Ratchet. Almost. But I was like, I'm not giving you $70.
Yeah, because you know what's going by July 4th it's going to be on sale.
Oh yeah. Now they've done pretty good by keeping the prices up, like especially for Demon Souls.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking for that used love right now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's why, like, I was talking to a buddy of mine. He was like, dude, there's no sense in doing that when during the summer there's going to be at least 3 times that game's going to go on sale because they're going to have an Independence Day sale. They already had the Memorial Day sale. Yeah. They're going to have an Independence Day sale. They're going to have an end of summer sale. And they're going to have a Labor Day sale.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I mean, before I buy any of those, I'm getting Mario Golf. Like, that's first and foremost.
Yeah, because I just saw another. They did another little web thing where they showed off Bowser. I'm like, man, that's not fair.
Yeah,
it's just not fair. I'm sorry. Is there a guy on this drone?
It looks like it. Yeah, because this is Watch Dogs, right? Legion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dude on the drone.
I really wanted to play that game, but the more I see of it, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. I get what I kind of get what they were going for, I guess, but
yeah, it's very ambitious. I'll give them that. I'll give them that much.
But that's another one of those games where I think the ambition was too high and the reality couldn't keep up to the ambition.
Right, for sure. Okay, dang. So Mario Golf isn't until the 25th. Damn.
Yep.
All right.
25th of June.
Hey, so I'm gonna have to hold out to that, and then Skyward Sword, since y'all talked that up for me, that's July 16th. So I at least got some breathing.
Yeah, I love that boss fight with Demise. Man, I love that boss fight with Demise, man.
I have to play it now.
That was one of my favorite. That's my favorite. And somebody who is a Zelda head, that's like my favorite ending fight. I know a lot of people like the Twilight Princess one, but nah, my favorite one is Demise. It's the last 2 hours. It's how you leave them.
Gotcha.
That's how you leave them, and you really do have to fight. You really do have to run a gauntlet.
Okay.
And then you face off against Demise in a whole nother dimension. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. So yeah, the game does have its has its faults, but it's not as bad as some people said it is. It's not my favorite game in the series, but I'm a Ocarina of Time stan. So that's my favorite game in the series.
Gotcha.
But it does have my favorite boss fight. And it's very integral to that series.
Gotcha.
Because damn, they made Link a simp in that game. Like, jeez.
Yeah, so I'm on GameStop's website, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at Valhalla because a lot of what they showed, which I'm pretty sure they weren't supposed to, I'm like, okay, hopefully they fix the bug, so I'll pick the game up. So I was gonna pick up on my typical, my Series X, but the way that they got this price dropped on the PlayStation 5.
You might have to jump it on that.
Yeah, because it's $28 used on the PlayStation 5, and it's still $50 on the Xbox. So yeah, that might be I don't know why that's a difference though, because they both say pre-owned. One's 50 is 128, unless there's a sale on PlayStation for some reason.
Which it'd be odd if there's a sale on PlayStation and not on.
Oh yeah, it is a sale. Yeah, it's a sale.
But it's not one on Microsoft.
Nope. Unless they're doing it later on for some reason, but
yeah, because some people they're doing their sale when their thing starts, when their presentation starts.
Exactly. So I'll hold off because I want that on my Series X for sure. PlayStation be all right.
yeah. Because I know Microsoft and Nintendo both said that they're gonna have sales starting, but they're gonna start after their presentations.
Right.
So their E3 said that's what I'm like, dude. There's a lot of stuff that you like. Okay, I can just wait.
Oh yeah,
these sales are going to be ridiculous because they're going to have to put stuff on sale.
Like think about it. Like Watch Dogs Legion, that game came out what $60-$70?
Yeah,
I'm looking at it right now for the PlayStation. It's $20, $17 to $20. But I'm hoping that these sales come over to this Xbox tomorrow, because when I tell you everything is on sale on the PlayStation side, but not on the Xbox side, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that. But if they're waiting till after their presentations, then that makes sense because Sony ain't at E3 this year.
Right, exactly.
So they can start their E3 sales right now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hold off because as of right now, I can go get Legions for the first 19. I can get Valhalla right now for what is it? 28. And they even got Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate for $28. Yeah, so I might have to tap into this. Y'all can have Avengers. I don't care if it's $25. Y'all can have that.
Man, let me be the one that took the sword for that one because I'm mad about that game. I'm so mad, but I'm happy I got Ultimate Alliance, but I'm mad that I've the Avengers.
Right.
Like, dude, for a game that has so much potential, for them to try to turn it into a Destiny superhero loot game.
Yeah, they didn't even try. And that's kind of where I'm gonna leave it. It's like, okay, y'all really didn't try. Y'all thought y'all could just throw the open world Destiny sauce on there and then put the logo on there, and it was just going to sell like gangbusters.
It's embarrassing when your game has a 96% drop off.
That's crazy. Like 96, and it didn't happen just like gradually over years. Like
no, it's like it happened damn near immediately. Like I don't even think it was 3 months.
So from my understanding, it was a situation of just lack of content.
Yeah, it was lack of content, and they had some bugs in there. But the other thing too is, once again, I think it comes down to the story. Like the Ultimate Alliance was a way better story.
Yeah, it was definitely.
It just was. There ain't no. It was. I was wondering why, like the when they did the Treehouse Live for it 2 years ago, why Marvel, the Marvel writer that wrote the Ultimate Alliance and Koei Tecmo was just smiling. I'm like, because y'all know y'all done made bank. Y'all done saw the company.
Oh
yeah. Oh, we got this.
For sure.
We got the better art style. Our stuff actually works.
Yeah. It was bound.
And we didn't have 8 years of because they showed the teaser in 2012.
When somebody told me that, I was like, let me go back and look. And yeah, for sure. Yeah,
they showed the hammer, they showed the shield, they showed the glasses, and they showed Tony's gauntlet. And Black Widow's stingers. And I'm sitting there like, that was 2012. Y'all been working on that from 2012. Wow. Wow. That was wow.
That's nuts to be working on the game that long and it still looked and ran as bad as it did.
And I'm pretty sure Ultimate Alliance, they worked on that for probably about 2 years.
For sure. Yeah.
Because it was the same engine, they just changed up the art style.
Yeah.
And went with that cell shade that actually worked. I wish more people go with a cell shade style because it makes more sense to do that.
It does. I mean, to me, it's one of those art styles that remain timeless. So no matter what happens, whether we go into 8K, 120K, it's still going to be there. It's still going to look nice.
What does that actually mean? You may not know this already. So
I can't wait for that 16K, 320 frames a second when it becomes standard.
At this point, if they jump again without fixing that resolution to make the not resolution, but the frame rate to be stable, at that point, I know where your focus is at.
Yeah. Well, it's ridiculous because, like I said, I keep getting the emails from Square Enix talking about, hey, Avengers is at, if you want to run it at 4K, it's going to be 30 frames a second locked. I'm like, stop sending me emails like that.
Yeah,
stop sending me.
Why?
You're not helping yourself because y'all the ones that was pimping that 4K.
Sure it was.
It wasn't nobody else. Y'all pimped that. So y'all don't want to say it was going to be 4K 60.
Sometimes you just gotta know when to be quiet.
Yeah. Or at least talk to the dev team and be like, hey, can we actually do this before we go out here and say we can?
Exactly. That's so cool. I'll be watching my cousin do stuff like that on paper. I like personally myself, I want to buy him one of those just to see what he can do with it.
He do it, yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean he be drawing like actual people. Because he just drew a picture because somebody asked for a request of Mark Cuban for some odd reason. And he drew
sports
him.
Fans.
Yeah.
Sports fans.
I was just like, wow, like just to see his talent. It's crazy. So I just want to get him one of those tablets and just see him go to work.
They got cheaper tablets now. They're not all like $900 like they used to be when I was in college.
Right. They got some so I was looking at a few for them. The cheaper ones are the ones that don't have the screen. They just have like an actual pad and he'll have to keep his eyes on the computer.
Yeah.
But I want him to be able to look at both because I can imagine how difficult that is trying to actually draw on something and not see any type of feedback on that tablet versus the screen.
Because I think the cheapest one I seen that could do both, I think it was I forgot the name of it, but it was like $350.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I forget the name of it.
Starts with like a W or something like that. I forget what it is too.
Because I was thinking about getting one for me, but I'm like, I need to pay some stuff off first before I start delving into that. I got to pay some stuff off first and get me an actual like studio room before I start doing that.
For sure, yeah. Because I saw like the one that doesn't need the computer. Oh yeah, we're talking thousands at that point.
Oh yeah, that's that. Yeah, Yeah, that's when that I'm doing that for a living, and I got a voucher, and I got and my company's actually paying half of it for me.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what it is, man. I wish I could get paid off of half of the stuff I bought.
Yeah,
It'd be great.
So now we're in Assassin's Creed. We're doing a little sailing.
And notice how they keep going back and forth.
Yeah, the water is nice and frigid. If I fall off, I'm a dead man. And
so, did you see any of that Skull and Bones footage?
Yeah, I saw some of it.
Okay, so based off of what I saw, it's like, okay, yeah, these boats and I guess the crew on the boats, it has like a complete level to it, and you can disguise yourself so that way you can kind of infiltrate and all this other stuff. But it seemed like it was very straightforward. Hey, get here, shoot, and then you can possibly like jump on board and kind of take it over and see what type of treasure you're going to find. I'm curious as to like what exactly it is that they're gunning for. Is it going to be any type of story to it, or is it just purely an online thing? I'm curious.
I'm hoping it's a story to it, because the funny thing about it is during the preview they were talking about going to Portuguese stronghold and stealing from out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I
mean, they really going heavy with this pirate stuff. So pirate and Viking stuff. So hopefully it work out for them. I mean, I won't really touch it. The fact that I'm even thinking about Assassin's Creed Valhalla when there's no assassins in it is just, I don't know. I think it's just because it's cheaper than what they showcased today. Because if I like it, then I'll get the DLC.
I mean, at this point, I'm like, I don't even know, because I was never a fan of it. I played it when I played Black Flag because I had to, but I wasn't really that much of a fan of it. But I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you notice how people went crazy when they did it, so they just ran with it from there,
which is smart in a way.
Yeah, if you get that big of a reception, might as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, at this point, whatever Ubisoft shows off, because right now it's been Skull and Bones, Beyond Good and Evil 2, more of Valhalla. It was that Anno 1800 or something like that. They showed it looked like Civilization. Of course, we're gonna get Mario and Rabbids.
Yeah.
Gonna
get probably Just Dance.
Oh yeah, for you gonna always get Just Dance. Always. That's a guaranteed sale right there.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
And they'll sell that junk on the Wii if they could.
Didn't they just stop doing that?
Yeah, they just stopped doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it wasn't like it's been happening. Like they've had that down.
They just haven't done it in the last like 3 or 4 years. But I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, this new one, it's coming out on the Wii as well.
Might as well scrap it up. Because I mean, it's not like they don't have these Wii's still sitting in these hospitals.
Yeah,
they
true.
Still have them.
Yeah, because they use them for physical therapy.
Yep.
And let's be real, everybody want to get a game of bowling in.
Of course.
Everybody want to get a game of bowling in. So yeah.
Ideas of and vision.
But yeah, so I mean, it's all interesting. And when was Microsoft kicking theirs off tomorrow?
Let me see. I think it's 1:00.
Okay, so I ain't gotta wait too long.
For a long time.
Yeah, they go first. Xbox and Bethesda are at 1.
Okay, and Gearbox was today.
Gearbox and Devolver Digital, it says today, but they don't have times for it. So I'm like, I don't know, man.
It feels great to have.
We'll see. Tomorrow's supposed to be the biggest day. With Xbox, Square Enix, there's a PC gaming show, a future game show at 7, and Warner Brothers. Yeah, right after that.
Wow.
Then Monday is Take-Two. Capcom is at 5:30. Mythical Games, Freedom Games, and Razer. I guess they're gonna be showing Razer's new stuff that morning. Then Tuesday is the Direct at noon.
Tuesday. And the main one I want to see is the one that's the furthest away.
Yeah, and Bandai Namco and GameSpot go after that, but Nintendo's supposed to have 4 hours of Treehouse Live right after the direct.
Imagine that, like to say, hey, we got 4 hours of Treehouse Live, and we know what Treehouse Live is. It's not just you running your mouth. That's gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There may be breaks in between for them to do setup.
Yeah, but other than that, it's continuous games, gameplay with interviews with somebody playing.
Right. It's 4 hours.
So whatever they show is something's getting an hour at least. Something's getting an hour, which is probably going to be if I was a betting man, it's probably going to be if Breath of the Wild is there, it's probably going to be Breath of the Wild.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
If it's Breath of the Wild, if Metroid is there, Metroid may get one. They may not. I don't know.
Can you imagine that though? Like Breath of the Wild, we get like a cool trailer, and then Metroid is the one that's at Treehouse.
Yeah.
That's that'd be crazy. So based off of Eurogamer, they're saying that Devolver Digital is at 4:30.
Okay.
And that I gotta watch that. The Upload VR showcase that is at 6.
That's today at 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I thought Devolver would have been in that Guerrilla Collective, but apparently they weren't. So
nah. So
I don't think that's going to be a long one. That'll probably be like a 30-minute one.
Probably.
We don't actually know.
Yeah. So Devolver Digital is at 4:30. And then Upload VR. I'm curious, like, what is that? But I'm gonna definitely watch it though, because
they showed a lot of VR stuff in that Guerrilla Collective, and they showed some stuff in and they showed some stuff what IGN did. Yeah, so
wow. But yeah, so Xbox Bethesda 1, Square is at 3:15, which is an awkward time.
I'm guessing they're going right after Microsoft.
So they only got 15 minutes because they talking about PC is at 3:30.
That's an overlap. A couple of these are overlapping.
Okay.
A couple of these are overlapping. I don't know what else Square gonna show though. I mean, Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah,
probably. We don't even know if that sure, but I don't know what else. I mean,
don't they have Tomb Raider?
Yeah, they do. And Integrate, I think is already out.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 7 Remix Integrate.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because people are already playing it. I saw it the other day.
So,
but I mean, it's not gonna stop them from showing it.
No, that's not, because they will show the hell out of that shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I'm trying to think what else is on the Square's belt. They're gonna show you. They're probably gonna show more of what was it, Dragon Quest.
Yeah, because we didn't get to see that, so they'll probably show the entirety of that. Probably.
You think they're gonna do the same thing with the older Final Fantasies?
Judging by what they did 2 years ago, yes. Remember that presentation? It only went an hour and 15 minutes, but they showed damn near every Final Fantasy game ever. And then the last 10 minutes was Avengers. And that's what everybody came to see.
Yeah.
It was like an hour and 15 minutes. People were mad as hell because it was at like 9 o'clock at night. And I was just like, bruh, hurry the hell up because I'm trying to go to sleep. And then on top of that, it was boring. Nobody cared because everybody wanted to see Avengers. And they did that at the end. Then when we got to Avengers, that presentation was bad to look at.
Yep.
Hair was floating. The only character that looked right was Widow. Everybody else looked deformed and crazy. I'm like, man, who saw this and said, let's bring this to E3?
That's crazy. Yeah, I remember that. That's I don't know. I mean, they still got Project Triangle that they may show off a little bit more. But granted that we got that demo, we may or may not see anything on that.
Yeah, or they may just hold that off for Nintendo. You don't never know.
Right.
Because that's supposed to be an exclusive. So
okay, and then I'm always until they do it or until I go away, a remake of Chrono. Got to,
dude. If they doing all this HD 2D stuff they doing, especially with what they're doing with Dragon Quest 3 making the HD 2D, you might as well do it.
Might as well.
And my thing is, people been asking for that more than they've been asking for Dragon Quest.
Yeah,
I'll pick up Chrono Trigger. I'll pick that up.
You got two different groups with Chrono. You got the group that wanted done like Octopath, and then you got the group that wanted done like Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah, that I don't know if they'll do that because
Nah,
Final
that's too much
Fantasy VII
work.
remake. That one, number one, it costs too much.
Yeah.
Number two, I don't know if that style works for how Akira Toriyama draws. You might come
Yeah.
out better just doing cell shade.
That's what I was thinking too. Yep.
Can
you imagine that though, making it look like a Dragon Ball Super?
I mean, that would be fire.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I feel like it's too good to be in Square Enix's camp, but hey, But at this point, I mean, because he could do it, because he's not the one handling Super right now.
He's just he's advising. He's in an advisory role.
Yeah, because Toriyama.
They can't he has to sign off on everything. From what I understand, he signs off on stuff. Now they did say that he is writing the new movie.
Okay.
Toriyama's writing it. So and he helped write Brawley, which I'm like, thank you.
Yeah,
because that movie should not have been that good.
My thing is this though. So, do you think that since you do that with Broly, do you go back and you revise the rest of them?
Not really. The only other one that I think you could get away with revising is Cooler, just because that's Frieza's brother.
True.
That's the only other one I think you can do. The rest of them, not really. What you gonna do? Why would you redo Turles?
Yeah, Turles is pointless. Because I mean, even then, they're still kind of iffy on if that's Goku's brother, even though he looks just like him, but it's a dark skin version of him.
Yeah, it's a dark skin version of him. With Tapion, you're not gonna do Tapion and Harudegar. You're not gonna do Janemba. You're not gonna do Bojack.
They could do Garlic.
Bojack doesn't even make sense.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
they can do Garlic though.
They can do Garlic. Yeah, they can bring Garlic back, but the one that actually makes sense really was Broly and Cooler.
Right, especially after that transformation with Frieza. You saying, okay, here's the ultimate form, and Frieza didn't even achieve that. He just skipped past it, and he's on the golden form now. Right,
he couldn't do it. So yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Yo, what's up, Andre? So yeah, that's going to be interesting. I'm interested in seeing in this rumor I've heard about what they plan on doing with Dragon Ball going forward, and I hope that rumor is true.
So what you're
they're going to put a focus on they're going to actually power bump Piccolo.
Need to, especially after this what they're showcasing right now with this art.
Yeah,
they need to.
Yeah, because they're it's kind of like they're in over their head in this art a little bit.
Yeah,
and they're gonna need like and it's interesting like hearing them talk about it because you would think they would have forgot about Piccolo and Goten and Trunks. Apparently they haven't. They just need to. They're just trying to get the right story to put them in. So
I mean, when you really stop and think about it, right? Based off of this current arc that they're in, you're bringing up the history of the Saiyans. You're bringing up the history of Frieza, and you're also bringing up the history of the Namekians, because what they
all
expressed,
intertwined.
Right? What they expressed was, hey, look, there were Namekians that got spread across multiple universes. So you may not know they existed, but they are there. Some are strong, some are a little bit weaker. We just saw one that he can use 2 Dragon Balls to create a dragon. So it's just like you've opened up a can of worms now. Now you have to get Piccolo involved. You have to get all the Saiyans involved, because let's just say, for example, Vegeta and Goku can't do it, or either old boy goes out of bounds trying to find the rest of the Saiyans because he may have beat them up this one time trying to go hunt down the rest of them.
Yeah,
it's a whole thing, and then God only knows what Frieza had.
and the other thing too is they did talk about like going. They kept hinting that Vegeta and Goku visiting Universe 6's planet of the Saiyans.
They need to.
So there's a lot of different ways you can go with that in that manga. I'm actually looking forward to that.
Creating the unknown with UbiSoft.
Okay, so Dre said BoJack could be brought back,
but the story behind BoJack is kind of ridiculous to the point where it's like you could tell that was strictly just for the OVA. Like with Broly and Cooler, it's kind of like you didn't know they could. But BoJack was one of the ones that, this is not. Now, with the whole Galactic Space Patrol, maybe.
Yeah, based off of that, you could.
Yeah, maybe, but I still think Jaco's the most awesomest, laziest police cop ever.
Yes, he is. Just as scary too. Like, why are you doing this job? You scary, like scared of everything. Come on now.
Dude scared of his own shadow.
Yeah.
But so, can fight, but can actually fight, which makes no sense.
So I mean, there's a lot of things because after a while, honestly, this is where I feel like they cannibalized. What was it, like 2 characters, like 1 or 2 characters at the same time? So we saw Hit. So off rip, it was like, oh yeah, Hit. That's the next guy right there. That's the next guy that's going to challenge Goku. And then Jiren shows up.
And Jiren is like a whole different beast entirely.
Right. Well, actually, no, my bad. Toppo.
Top was first, and then
here comes Jiren. I'm like,
and Jiren makes Top, and like, Jiren makes Top look stupid, man. Right. Look stupid.
And then now that he's accepted the title of being the God of Destruction, so it's like, okay, all right. So what do we do with that? And what happens to a God of Destruction after he loses his job? Like I'm like,
well, they just get that from what they kind of implied is they just retire and you go stay with the Xenos because you can't be left to your own devices. So yeah, because Champa and Beerus are supposed to be getting ready to retire. That's why Whis is trying to make Vegeta God of Destruction.
Yeah. I mean,
because Vegeta would actually do his job, unlike Beerus, who's actually lazy.
Beerus super lazy.
Yeah, but Vegeta would actually do his job like he's supposed to.
So I don't know. I mean, and then like Dre was saying, heaters. I mean, they're kind of like that low key enemy right now.
Yeah,
because all they doing is stirring up mess. And so it's like, okay, we're trying to get you to take them out and then take them out so we can take over Frieza's army.
That's how you can bring in the rest of the Z fighters so they can have somebody to fight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because that's what happened with Moro.
Yeah,
everybody that was released from prison, the rest of the fighters took care of them, and then Moro was left to Vegeta and Goku.
Which that fight was ridiculous, man. I'm like, y'all ain't supposed to beat this dude.
I want to see that animated so bad, man.
Well, that's what when the anime comes back, that's what they're gonna do. That's why they letting him get ahead.
I mean, yeah, give him some breathing room because, like we said before, the anime was well ahead of the manga.
Yeah.
So,
and even some of the stuff in the manga, I think they should have put in the anime for like the tournament.
Yeah.
The whole thing with Master Roshi actually knowing Ultra Instinct.
Mm-hmm.
I think that should have been in the
oh wow
anime.
Oh, that's Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla.
How about to say that looked different from what they showed us the last time?
Yeah. And why is this at a UbiSoft now?
Right. I was like, hold on, I'm confused right now. Because that was what Emu?
Yeah, Emu.
Yeah. But
that's another one. I'm like, I'm gonna need to see that. I'm gonna need to see a date.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a feeling that's gonna come before the Mr. X DLC for some reason.
I want that game to be out this year. Will it happen? Probably not. But for sure, I would like to see it this year for sure. But yeah, I mean, as far as Super goes, man, I mean that where they're going right now, and there's a lot of people within the community that was so butthurt about the whole moral thing. But
well, they never said the anime was over.
But no, that wasn't their issue. Their issue is more or less of Goku, right?
Oh.
So where like Goku tends to get like these crazy ass power bumps, and
look at the character is designed to meet every wall and overcome the wall. That's what the character is. That's why like every time somebody says Goku versus Superman, it doesn't make any sense. They cancel each other out.
Exactly.
Superman, Clark Kent is the most OP character in all of fiction. Period. He's broken. Even DC admits he's broken. They don't know how to create villains for him because he's broken.
Right. And so where you had to have Kryptonite be something of a villain in a way.
Yeah. And the thing with Goku is he was literally designed to be the person who he sees the wall, he finds a way to get over it, or to at least get in the wall's face.
Yeah, to get in his face, and then we have to put the backup crew here to take the beating until he figures it out, and then he comes back and figures out the rest. Because I mean, there's been plenty of times Goku should have been done.
Like Kid Buu.
Yeah, for sure.
Jesus,
Kid Goku should have been done. Like when you really stop and think about all of the Dragon Ball fights, if Goku didn't have a team, or if he would have been done, or even the evil villains, even if they trained.
And that's the funny thing you find out. Like if Frieza just would have trained,
That's it. But you get cocky. He gets cocky with his racist self. Like he's just cocky.
That's how you a racist alien. But
he's like, but the thing is, like when my kids were watching, they was like, "But they turned into monkeys, Dad." I said, "Yeah, but then there's some context back there you don't understand.
Yeah.
It's fine."
Yeah, like, and I think that's the beauty of it. It was supposed to be like that. It was meant to be like that. But yes, he is, because Goku even said, like, "Why you keep calling me that?" Like he said, like, "Why you keep calling me that?" Like, you about to you getting this work. Why you keep calling me that?
Every time you stupid monkeys.
Okay.
Get up, you monkey. Like even when he was in that phase before he was getting ready to go to Ultra Instinct, and they was doing like the little segment, still calling him that. I was like, all right, come on, Frieza.
At that point, that's when you know, okay, he can't help it. He racist.
Right.
He really can't help it.
It's like enough is enough, dude. Like it's just wild.
Oh, like Vegeta, will you just kill him and call him? Just kill him, please. Like, geez.
Because that's the thing too. Because I mean, that's an interesting plot to have somebody that hates you just floating around.
Yeah.
And we're not even.
He can't beat you.
He can't.
So he stays away from you.
Right. Because like he said in the movie, in the Broly movie, like he was just gonna sit back and watch everything play out, so he can find another chance to kind of take his dig at Broly. Which I hope he finds a way to try to do whatever.
First of all, after that hour long ass whooping he took.
Oh yeah, he took a beat. And then the thing is, the movie made it seem so short, but when you really stop and think about it, okay, so y'all fused and had to wait 30 minutes to defuse.
Yeah, then you had to fuse again.
Literally get his ass whooped for an hour. Yeah. Like, shit, but you deserved it though. You killed his father and lied and thought, oh, it was a stray shot. Okay, all right.
What the? Meanwhile, everybody in the theater like, oh man, come on.
Right.
The acting was horrible in that.
Horrible.
Oh, Brian, look. Like, really, bro?
He get mad as if he wasn't already pissed off. But I do like the rewrite though, because I mean, honestly, when you watch the original, he just kept Kakarot.
But this, they actually made him like, you felt bad for Broly a little bit.
Right? Yeah.
Really felt bad for him because like one. The only thing I didn't like about the rewrite was they made King Vegeta. They made him a punk.
Right? Yeah.
They really did make him a punk. I like King Vegeta in the original where he was like, "Look, I know what that boy is.
Oh yeah,
he can't stay here."
And he got stabbed.
Yeah. I stabbed him and threw him on.
that was the crazy part, because like you, depending on where you watch that movie, you'll either see that part or you won't see it. And I remember when I saw it because we had the VHS tape.
I had the VHS too, and I saw it.
And I was like,
you see him stab a baby,
and then toss.
Like, did they really just stab her? Yes, they stabbed a baby.
Hey, he already knew what it was. He was like, nah.
But in this one, this version, he was just, he can't be better than my son. Like, wait, what? Like, nah, y'all just, man, y'all made him a punk. Y'all made King Vegeta a punk.
Yep.
I'm like, I can see why parents want to kill him. I'm like, he a punk.
Right. Now, I do like the fact that they showcase, King Cold and Frieza showing up, and then him off rip, starting off. You monkeys.
Yeah, like
out the gate.
Like, really, bro? Like, we're right here.
Just met you. And then he tells him, like, hey, look, my son's he's not as forgiving as I am. Like, he's not as nice as I am.
King Cole is one of them. He's one of them pricks you can actually go have a drink with.
Right.
Like,
as long as you do your job, he cool.
Yeah,
but
he cool. But he don't. He is a horrible father.
Right. Which I always wonder, like, why didn't they ever tap into their race per se?
Yeah, they never did.
Yeah. So I mean, there's speculation as into like their race isn't that strong, but they were just like the anomaly. Yeah. But I don't know how true that would be, because I guarantee you, like, Toriyama or anybody else has ever clarified.
No, like, okay, I know he hasn't. This looks weird.
It's very weird. It looks difficult as hell, though.
Yeah.
You can also talk to us. Show us your best moves.
But yeah, I mean that's what I love about Dragon Ball. I mean, I can go on for days with that, but honestly, I do feel like Garlic should get another shot for sure.
Wax poetic. Hey, what's up, Andre?
Not a whole lot. Can you guys hear me good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you somewhat.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think he can hear us saying we can hear him.
You probably can't. Let's see what's up now. So now we're gonna have For Honor walking.
So okay, have you played For Honor?
I should, but no, I have not.
Okay, so this is a game that while I look at it, it seems like a game that will be up my alley. Which I'll get a chance to play it because it's coming to Game Pass. So I'll definitely try it out. But I was wondering if anybody's played it, but everybody I talked to has just refused to touch it.
Well, when I first saw it, I didn't like because they didn't have a style that I liked. But now that they've added like Samurai, the Ninja, they added some more. I'm interested in it, but like you, I'm waiting till Game Pass.
Yeah, there's just certain games I'm Game Passing day one. Like it's not happening.
Yeah, I be telling people all the time. I understand why people don't like Game Pass. I do though because it's my rental service. I don't use GameFly. I use Game Pass.
Right.
So
because honestly, if it's a game that's like it looks interesting, but I'm not dropping 60 or 70 on it, I'll do Game Pass. But a lot of people was like, oh well, you got Game Pass Ultimate, so you can get the 10 to 15%. I was like, does it really count?
Nah,
you're taking it goes down to 62, and I'm already paying 15 a month. So
yeah, so it just depends.
Where's the deal?
Like I said, I've used it to like see if I like something, and then like if it's on another system, I'll probably buy it there just because most times it's cheaper. And sometimes it's just the other system is probably better for a better fit game wise in my opinion for it. So but there's some games though I've started on Game Pass. I bought it on Game Pass.
I
bought it on Xbox. So it just depends. I like I said, I use it as a rental service. So.
Or a demo kiosk. Because I know I was the biggest fan of Roller Coaster Tycoon back in the day. I had all the expansions, everything until they start trying to go that 3D route, and that's what kind of threw me off. But then I start playing Planet Coaster. Love that game, man. I love Planet Coaster.
When they gonna bring those back?
I need that because that's one of the top notch games, and they have like I guess you could say missions now. So it's like, oh, you go to this park, fix this up, and then you go and you do this, and then you go do this and this and this and this. But you can definitely, create your own off rip. But the coaster building mechanic makes it so much easier, so much easier. So I'm having a lot of fun with that. I do need to get back in Monster Hunter though, for sure.
Yeah, I'm getting back in that next weekend because I got to do my. I was gonna do the game capture of my first Rampage, but my game capture device went out on me, so I'm just gonna.
Oh wow.
I'm just gonna have to redo it. I'm just gonna go in and do it, and then just do that. We might have to hook up though, because I got beat a couple times last week, so I might need some help on a couple of them. But all right, Andre.
Now can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm finna go grab me something to drink.
Okay.
So we about to start in a little bit.
So I can talk trash about UbiSoft.
Right.
Like, how y'all going to show Beyond Good and Evil 2 before your actual stream?
So me and Jay was just talking about that because I thought pre-game show is nothing to truly look at because you've seen the stuff that they're showing already. But when they went into detailed gameplay of Beyond Good and Evil 2, I was like, yeah, something's up. Like something up. And then as soon as we jumped on, they cut it off.
Drop it out of nowhere.
Yeah. They cut the presentation off quick as soon as.
Man, that made me want to smack them.
Yeah, because IGN was the one that did it. So because I think we're on Ubisoft's channel. Well, yeah, we're still on IGN's, but IGN was the one that did it. Then they cut it off, and then they went to some other footage. So yeah, they were showing a lot of stuff. Right. Like they were showing a lot.
To do it.
They were showing a lot because even in the comments, you saw everybody was like, "Yo, what is going on?" Because they were showing a lot of footage, and then when they got to the Valhalla DLC, that's when they cut it off and just started showing this stuff here. So yeah, I don't think they were supposed to show that.
Ooh. They had it queued up at the wrong time.
The wrong time. So I even saw people on Twitter like, oh, okay, I can't wait to see if Ubisoft shows this. I'm like, little do you know, they've already shown it. Like, it's just on IG inside.
I mean, well, Ubisoft themselves have to show it. Hopefully, there's still some extra left over.
Hopefully. Because, I mean, we still didn't see the Mario Rabbit stuff.
If I was Ubisoft right now, I'd be walking. I wish I could Bugs Bunny slap all of IGN. Get them all lined up, smack their faces straight across.
Yeah, that was crazy. And like I said, I had just got done watching the back end of Gorilla Connect, their presentation. So I was just looking for something else to watch. And then when I clicked on IGN, I was like, Ubisoft. And then they showed Skull and Bones, then they showed Valhalla, and then Beyond Good and Evil 2. And I was like, oh, they're not going to show any game footage. And then they started showing gameplay. I was like, okay, didn't expect this, but cool. Yeah. Saw Far Cry 6.
They crossed the line they wasn't supposed to.
Yep. So, who's this? Ubisoft showing Just Dance?
I mean,
okay.
All
right.
really
So what I did.
Tired of them.
So hold on, guys. So what I did was I went to the actual Ubisoft page instead. I got off IGN. So
yeah.
All right.
Because we all know, good old IGN.
Yes. Got about 5 minutes before this thing kicks
What's
off.
up with this? What's up with this? Telling people to be ready at a certain time, and then you give them a countdown.
I don't know. Well, the funny thing about it is Ubisoft wasn't doing a full hour preview thing. They weren't doing that.
No.
So that's why when Jack told me they were up, and I would go to IGN, I'm like, how is IGN showing this before? Yeah. Because you went to Ubisoft's channel. Ubisoft's channel was black.
Yeah.
There was nothing on it.
But they probably assumed. They probably took the reel and assumed that Ubisoft was going to be starting it at that time. It just started playing it.
Yeah.
Because what they're showing now is what they should have showed before.
Yeah.
They wasn't showing this.
Mm-mm. And right now we got like another 4 minutes before it's time to say, okay, this is Far Cry.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you know that's Far Cry off rip.
Yeah. One of my favorite actors, man. I like Giancarlo Esposito.
Man, but I mean,
I was just thinking about that. Why isn't Far Cry on the damn Switch?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
that's a good question. Unless they feel like
I'm
it's
like
just too
Ubisoft.
detailed.
You ain't French EA.
They trying to be. They are trying to be. Man, as much as I've seen this game, I might have to give Legion a shot, man. I might have to. As cheap as it is, I might have to.
Well, I'm wondering because I don't know anybody that has it, so I haven't been able to talk to anybody that plays it. But apparently they must be doing something because like a lot of people must be playing it.
I mean, I think this is one of those situations where we put a lot of money and time in it, so we gotta get something back.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Man.
See what they need to do. What they need to do is just go ahead and drop. Instead of being pussyfooting around about it, they know that they'll make money on Nintendo's console. Put it on Nintendo stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I don't know. Like I said, most of these companies.
Tomorrow, if that game, I'm betting tomorrow if Watch Dogs Legion dropped on the Switch, it would sell 1 million.
It would. Now I'm curious as to how it would look, though.
Little device stolen by your partner.
Well, look, people will excuse it the same way they've been doing with every other Switch game that looks a little bit worse than the other platform. I get to take it on the go.
True. That's true. I just need them to utilize their servers to allow cross saves.
Yeah, that would be that's another problem. Why are you gonna have people signing into a service that ain't got no benefit to them?
This is also true.
Other than tracking purposes, that's all it is just tracking.
Well, you got Uplay and freaking Origin for that exact reason, and nothing gets done with it. Like, ain't no cross saves, no cross play. Like, y'all wasting that.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait a minute. So they're bringing back Aiden Pierce?
Oh yeah, they.
By the way, I hated the first Watch Dogs story because I thought that one was stupid. But
it was stupid. I went out my way and bought a PC for that game. Like when I saw Watch Dogs, I was like, let me get my very first PC. Got my very first PC built by CyberPower. That came in, went to GameStop and actually bought the disc, like the box for the game. Installed all three to four discs, and then sadly disappointed.
Yeah, like the story was just visually it looked amazing. Story wise, it was freaking stupid.
Right.
Convoluted. It was very convoluted.
Very convoluted. The hacking was simplistic.
It was.
I'm like, it was not what I thought it was going to be.
That's where they messed up with the Wii U version of that game.
Yeah.
That was where they messed up with the Wii U version. Where
How
they
they messed up with the Wii U version of that? But they got it right on Splinter Cell, though.
Right. I want to play this.
They got it right on. They got it right on Splinter Cell and Zombie U.
Yeah. Brawlhalla, I still don't like that game.
I still can't get into that game.
Yeah.
Because it was the only time I really played
like friends locally.
Right. Yeah. Because that's one game I was getting into before Smash came out. What in the world? Why are we
that game is way too simplified.
Yeah.
Did they throw a grenade in a toilet?
Right. So is this game already out on PC? Because I've seen it way too much for it not to be out already. Wow.
It might be.
Is it? Oh, Valhalla.
Assassin's Creed.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna go rent it from GameStop and then I'll take it back if I don't like it. Do the 7-day rental.
The 7-day rental.
Yeah.
I don't know how
I'm gonna go get it from GameStop and return it and get my money back.
Oh yeah, for sure. Take advantage. What is going on? That's another game that was supposed to be better than what it was, and The Crew 2 is supposed to be way better than what it was. COVID-19.
Wasn't The Crew 2 the one that they said they weren't putting it on the Wii U, but they put it on the 360 because it was most like next gen platform?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, it's 3 o'clock.
Jesus. And I would have to go to the bathroom. Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah. And now we start. So let's see what we got. Chat is open, people. If you guys want to talk, we are all live in the chat. So.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to UbiSoft Forward. I'm Mila.
And I'm Yusuf. We're so thrilled to be back hosting UbiSoft Forward. Over the next hour, we'll give you a guide to all the latest news and exciting announcements coming from UbiSoft.
We've got so much in store for you today, including deeper look at Far Cry 6, Riders Republic, and Rainbow Six, plus a few other surprises.
Isn't Rainbow Six already out?
I'm excited. We're filming this together. We got
unless they're making a new game or they got some updates. Are they talking about Siege?
You want to see games?
I'm guessing because they just all they said was Rainbow Six, so I'm guessing they're talking about Siege.
I would love for them to just remake the first Rainbow Six.
It's time to suit up and step into the container.
Where it was a little bit more technical.
Yeah. Okay, Rainbow Six Extraction. Okay.
So it's a different game. Okay.
Okay, why does she look like she just stepped out of Gears of War?
What the world is this?
This is a Rainbow Six.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say she looks like she came out of Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
That too.
They always have like these over-the-top trailers for Rainbow Six, though. It's like,
yeah, we thought it could be contained. Let me guess, zombies.
I'm so tired of zombies, dude.
They don't need any other. They do not need a tactical shooter with zombies in it. They don't need that.
There's a way to stop
them. How the hell you gonna have tactics against zombies?
I mean,
actually, you know what? Never mind. There's a way.
Yeah,
there's a way. Never mind.
Yeah, there's always.
I just thought about it.
What the? So you're only seeing 3 people in there. Wow. That's grossly inefficient.
Hey, look, that's all they could afford to give. That's all they could afford to do was 3 people.
Hey, it's better than that one-man army stuff. I'm so burned out on that too.
Oh yeah, the one-man army. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they could only afford to risk 3 people.
Yeah.
They couldn't afford 4, 5, or 6. 3 was enough.
Wow. Okay, definitely gotta have some of those. Yeah. Can I see gameplay, please?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Wait, what you don't like these
gameplay.
awesome cinematics?
Because all of this stuff looks so good, and the movement, all these weapons, and it's like, nah, you get none of that.
You know this coming on Netflix
All
next
I'm
summer,
going
right
to
now.
say, all I'm going to say is Watch Dogs.
Exactly.
That's my answer to that question.
Watch Dogs for sure. So the CG was so ambitious, and it's like, really? That's it? That's all we doing?
Best up part was the game actually looked like that on PC, but you had to edit the settings.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is so stupid. So dumb.
What is this supposed to be? Like, what is... Okay, so now we deal with supernatural...
Like, I'm all for, trying to sell your game, but like, you realize how many resources you waste doing something this dynamic only for the game not to look or play like this.
Oh, there go that grenade.
We're going to show you what the characters look like. We're going to show you what the characters look like when you're not playing with them.
Yeah,
right.
When you're not playing them, yeah.
Just like those World of Warcraft and Dungeons and Dragons situations, like the cinematics are awesome, and then it's a top-down gameplay situation. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's too much. Look at the skin follicles that we won't see.
Hey, they all survived.
Yeah.
Well,
now, which one is infected?
It's the dude. It was the dude in the back. Dude in the back. He's going to chomp on somebody later on.
Yeah, because somebody's infected. You ain't finna go through all that and nobody's infected.
So we went through all of that with a release date with no gameplay.
With no gameplay.
Now I know you must
whatsoever.
No gameplay whatsoever.
This is a Ubisoft event, boy. This is a Ubisoft
It's
event.
one thing to show that to me and then no release date, but you gave me no gameplay and a release date. Oh my gosh!
Like, the least they could have done is like have one of the cutscenes lead into some gameplay. It's not like Ubisoft don't do that when you normally play.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
And Alicia Fortier, game designer, to help walk us through.
Oh, cool.
What can we tell our players about Extraction?
Extraction is a 1 to 3 player co-op experience.
So that's why I don't get 3.
It's going to be some of your favorite Rainbow Six operators, but it's going to be completely different because this time you're not fighting against each other. You're coming together to face an unprecedented, evolving alien threat.
Okay. We kind of seen those threats already in Destiny.
All right.
New ability upgrades and a whole new arsenal.
Hold on, you're fighting an invading alien race, and that's supposed to be completely different, like that hasn't been done in games before.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing.
She got captured. An Extraction.
I swear Halo's a thing. I swear Metroid's a thing.
Destiny. Destiny.
Destiny. Come on.
You and your squad are gonna have to come back together to get back in there and get them.
Hell, Mass Effect.
Every time you go
That's Mass Effect whole premise.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And weigh every move you make.
Balancing that risk and reward scenario is going to be tough. Bruno, can you tell us a little bit
Shit,
more?
Perfect Dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
What we know is the archees are an evolved form of the parasite that was first detected a few years ago.
Or shit, you know what's even worse? And this is the name is in the title. Aliens.
Yeah. Aliens, yeah.
Within New York, San Francisco.
So I'm guessing this is like the next in the actual Rainbow Six series. So this is probably a new type game then, I'm guessing.
So we got Rainbow Six with zombie aliens.
Basically the whole Rainbow Six. I'm guessing.
At some point, they got to come up with some new ideas because this whole living dead,
alien,
this stuff is just so played out.
You know what they should do?
Post-apocalyptic.
You know what they should do? They should go and do Rainbow Six versus Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I mean that's what the movie was.
Yeah.
Hell.
And let's be honest, that movie was awesomely bad. That movie was awesomely bad. I'm like,
Literally
really?
what the movie was.
I'm like, how y'all gonna do Tony Jaa like that? Put Tony Jaa in this.
Wait, but if you're gonna do Rainbow Six is one of the few military games where they did go into the past and actually do a game off of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because at first it was just based off the book series, but I'm thinking they're way past the books now. They're way past the books.
Yeah, they definitely left the books.
Because all the Tom Clancy stuff is supposed to be military procedurals.
Yep.
Not or military thrillers. Not no alien virus.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking because they're not the only ones. I think everybody's getting away from this human killing human stuff. That's exactly what it seems like is going towards. So now they're replacing humans with these whatever
aliens and zombies and stuff. So
so they're just trying to get off that human to human crime stuff. As if we don't see it every day already, but hey, you know, you can have it in the games too. Okay, here goes some gameplay. Cool.
Then why am I going down here then?
Right.
Have you ever heard of a nuke it from space?
I know, right? Just blow everything up.
Use their operator abilities to complete objectives, assist each other, and obliterate our.
So this solo, and you can control the other two via, I guess, instruction, or it's just 3 separate people playing online.
It might be 3 separate people playing online because they didn't say anything about controlling nobody.
Gotcha.
Easy for a nest to incubate and bring to life, not so easy to eliminate in large numbers.
Converge on location, nice and quiet.
The enemy reacts to intrusions in their ecosystem, including operators.
Eliminate my target.
Nice.
Stealth tactics are the way to go.
Okay, not bad. Headshots. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I would have missed and just set everything off.
Yeah. You know what I would have did? Rocket launcher.
Yep. Like you done woke all of them up. Hey.
Oh, y'all can fry.
The parasite generates sprawl, a substance that connects the whole ecosystem.
Oh, you mean oil? Light a match.
Oh, that's cool.
Operators get slowed down. The squad can use their react light to see bioluminescent properties in Archeans and in the environment.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
You had to stab him in the neck like that. That was kind of messed up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, that was a weak wall. Seriously.
Yeah. Or a strong ass bullet.
Yeah.
Good job. Identifying Archean variants helps the team determine the best.
I wonder how long did the developers have to play this part so they can get it down, so they can memorize it.
Ooh,
Because you know, good and well, that's not happening.
All right.
Anyone in front of it, so Sledge will swing around back.
Smart. I like that.
Did he just stab that thing in the stomach?
We're gonna go with the stomach. I thought it was something else, but like it kind of did a hiccup, so I couldn't really see.
Yeah. The eggs then hatched.
Mm.
And this is where you need Samus to come in and just blow it all up. Blow everything up. Blow the whole planet up.
Wow.
That was close. Here, the team can regroup and resupply. Airlock
Okay.
doors will open onto the next subzone, which will be tougher than the first.
We need tissue samples from those Archies, and we need them gone. Use your
Wait a minute. You want me to get you tissue samples? And how about you come in here and get your own tissue sample? How about that? I need tissue samples. That sounds like a personal issue.
I know, right? Exactly. Okay. Because if they said like each tier gets more difficult, I can only imagine how high up the tiers go.
Yeah, you're gonna need a team for this.
For sure.
I'm talking about, I'm talking about a team of gamers that you always game with.
Yeah,
y'all know each other,
right?
This ain't one of those
randoms.
Yeah.
Now that's one thing I always looked at with some of these games, as far as, or not even the games, but the systems. Cool, we talk about resolution. Cool, we talk about frame rate. But where's the power going into the AI intelligence? You know what I mean? It's like AI has been dumb for a long time.
Yeah. Because when you play a game where they actually put time into the AI, you can tell the difference.
Right, and I don't even mean just by difficulty, because difficulty just makes it, crazy after a while. But I mean like actual smart. Because I think 2K was actually on to something with that VIP system, to where like they'll take records of how somebody plays based off of percentages, and you get to play against their VIP profile. So it's like you were actually playing against them. So if these other companies, because even Forza does it, you know what I'm saying, with the little ghost drivers or whatever. If you say you play this game and say Dre played this game, and I just download y'all VIP profiles as for my other two characters, and they play like y'all played, then yeah, it'll be a great substitute if I can get in touch with y'all.
Yeah, that actually be smart.
Yeah, because at that point you're just going off of percentages.
The squad can either exfil at the extractor point to bring home the latest intel, or move to the next airlock. The third subzone will be the most challenging yet. A true test of both.
So it's only 3?
And
I'm guessing. Oh, this is looking exactly like Destiny now.
Oh yeah. It set a trend. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Okay, the Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Ooh.
And you made him invisible. And this is why we always carry a 357 Magnum with us, kids.
Right. See, this right here is where my anxiety start acting up. That's why I don't really be fooling with games like this. I kill a few and then I put it down. Like, nope.
Be like, the devil is a lie.
I know, right? Tormentor, tier 4. He burrowing on the ground now.
Okay, where's Venom and Spider-Man when you need him?
This is crazy.
Ain't no lights in there.
None.
We have an operator in stasis.
An operator is now MIA.
I don't know if you can hear this, but we're mounting a rescue. Hang tight.
We're about to rescue. Y'all better come in here and get me.
All right.
There was 2 of y'all in there. Y'all better come on.
I know that's right.
What you doing with a damn crossbow?
Hey.
If you don't get you a rocket launcher and like 15 AR-15s to come get me,
right? I just wish I was really into games like that. I really did, because I mean they look good.
Yeah, I just need a squad for that though.
Yeah,
I really do need a squad for that.
And then this time, like nowadays, is like the worst time to need a game like that, because not everybody got a series of anything or PlayStation anything.
Yeah,
if these things are not cross platform.
Yeah, which kind of sucks. Hey, Andre, you back?
Again, they got internet kicked me off, but I'm back.
All right.
Fun and interactive way to learn guitar, playing your favorite songs.
And UbiSoft ain't got no excuse. They got Uplay, and it's on everything.
Oh yeah,
that's true. That is true.
They bring
they make you sign in. So
I've been wanting to like secretly get back into like a Guitar Hero rock band type thing. But the thing was, the last time they did it on the what was it, the Wii U, it didn't work out all that well.
Yeah.
Now if they're actually teaching you how to play, that's
different.
Point.
Yeah, because that's why like people got mad at Prince, because Prince wouldn't let his songs go to Guitar Hero, but that was the reason why. Like he wanted people to actually learn how to play the instruments.
Right. And let's give it a buck. You're not doing that with those plastic guitars.
You're not doing that. Yeah.
But see, here's the thing though. Like this would be a cool game, but you got to make an investment.
Yeah.
Like
this is something you have to invest in. Yeah.
Because you got to have a whole guitar.
But if you want to stick with it, it'll probably work.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Stick with it.
Like I said, I would definitely pick this up, because I mean I have a guitar, so I definitely would pick this up.
Oh, and they doing video lessons too?
Wow.
So UbiSoft is out making more life improvement games.
See, that'd be a fun little cool way to actually learn.
Yeah. Funny how they finally doing what Prince and Michael Jackson and wanted them to do.
Oh, you mean the thing that would have made the money and had longevity in the first place, but they didn't want to listen?
Yep. And they just got mad because they wouldn't give up their music.
But there's tons of apps now that do exactly what this is trying to do. It's just they don't have it in game form.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that also means that they had to eat a big slice of humble pie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Register. I might register for that.
But you can go for the beta now. That's cool.
Yeah, I think I might actually register for that and see how that works.
As a lifelong gamer and a touring musician, Rocksmith is what I wish. And that's why I'm thrilled to share the next evolution of music learning. Rocksmith.
Okay.
Subscription service. I should have known. Anything with that damn plus on it. Tired of seeing plus nowadays. I feel like it's a subscription service now.
Mostly it is.
Stupid. I mean, I get it. Business wise, it's smart, but everything don't need to be a subscription.
I agree.
Jeez. Because it's like the other day, I was thinking about getting this plug-in stuff for my music, right? Like, okay, how much does it cost? They're like, oh, it's $25 a month. I'm like, okay, but how much is it outright? $25 a month. I'm like, all right, no, I'm good. Like, sometimes I just want to buy stuff. All right.
We'll have chord charts. Players who want to learn
Okay, cool.
to hum and strum along to. We'll still have the note-for-note authentic arrangements for players that want to play songs exactly how the artist originally.
Back from Guitar Hero days.
The next up thing is they could bring DJ Hero back and actually set you up with a turntable that actually teach you how to do the DJ.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And my thing is, I didn't see the prices on the turntables. That is an investment in itself.
Hip-hop, country,
Oh, they got Run DMC in there?
Yeah, I saw that. Assassin's Creed, Rayman. So they got their own.
I expect all of Ubisoft soundtracks to be in there.
Right.
I expect all of these soundtracks to be in there. Off top.
Oh yeah, there's no way in the world they're not putting their own stuff.
Especially if it's a subscription service, they just making money off top.
Right.
At that point.
Yep. See what they should have been. Look, if they was gonna be real, if they want to be real, they should have asked Nintendo if they could take some of their stuff.
Yeah,
who knows? They might ask them. They might ask them if they get. I mean, if it's just a soundtrack they're getting, yeah, why not?
Right.
God knows they ain't selling it to nobody else.
That's why nobody else will ever get it. They're like, we ain't doing it, you ain't doing it.
Advanced players will be happy to know we're introducing a new Rocksmith tablature view. That way you could take advantage of Rocksmith Plus's song library and practice tools in a format that's familiar and one that will hone your tab reading skills. We're excited to announce
If it was up to me, I would straight up hit up Nintendo, Sega, Konami, and Capcom and get all of their old tracks.
early look at Rocksmith Plus and help us
Yeah.
and create the future of music learning. Thank you so much to the amazing
And SNK too. Let me not forget about that.
over the past 10 years.
That's the funny thing. Like most of them sell their stuff in Japan, sell their soundtracks in Japan, won't sell them nowhere else though.
Because we like to steal over here. That's the problem.
Facts. I mean facts.
Let's be honest here. We like the pirate stuff in America.
And Riders Republic will give them just that.
Last year, you got a first look at our massive multiplayer outdoor sports extravaganza.
This excites me. Like a lot of people's like, oh no, I hate it. And I'm like, I like this. Riders Republic, like I can get behind this if done right. I like
neither here or there.
I like crazy stuff like this. I mean, because I'm a big SSX fan, and so the BMX, the whole nine. Like I'm into the whole extreme sports thing. So if this is like we're seeing a lot of this, so I want to see the actual gameplay outside of the bike because that's what they keep showing off. At least that's what they showed in the pregame show. Because this looks exactly like what they showed in pregame.
Yep, which means IGN did show that.
Yes, sir,
Manage
ma'am.
your career.
IGN ignorantly showed it all.
Stay stylish.
Tricks Academy shop
Creations with the Republic.
creation. Okay, so kind of like a Fortnite Minecraft thing going on right now.
Yes, you make your own tracks.
Right.
Free-for-all or tricks battle. A 6 versus 6 team.
Is it just me or is it choppy?
It's kind of choppy.
Okay.
So, here's how it goes. Performing big tricks on the modules.
They're just having some. They're having some issues from YouTube, from Google servers. That's all.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
Ubisoft didn't pay their Stadia bill. That's what happened.
Now, for me, if they show me enough, especially if something crazy like this, and see how it runs, I'll drop 70 on this.
This looks like it's worth it, though.
Yeah, I'll drop 70 on something like this for sure.
This looks like it's truly worth it.
Now, if you start showing up with microtransactions, then that's when you lose me. But
yeah, yeah. Kind of makes me wish for Excite Bike to come back.
Right. Excite Bike, Excite Truck, all of it.
Yeah.
Now,
Mammoth Mountain.
the best parts of the Republic can be found in the city playground. We've got modules that you can see.
Oh wow.
Nintendo needs to bring. They do need to bring back Excite Bike. They just need to bring a series called Excite Sports.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're all about living on the edge.
It seems like when they go into gameplay, that's when it gets choppy.
Either way, to progress, you've got to earn those stars. Having the right rig is important too. We've all got our preferences.
I know good and doggone well. There ain't no way in the world. I know good and well.
Wow. See, I like this. This is up my alley.
It does look interesting, even with the choppiness of the video.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I get it.
But I mean, you imagine all these people all over the place. Like, can you run into somebody that's on a bike by accident and mess up the whole race? Like,
that's the thing. Like, how are they? You're probably gonna be locked to whatever thing you're doing.
I hope so.
Will abide. There's always something awesome to do as you reach new milestones and unlock more challenges. It's the Red Bull Joyride.
I mean, because that would make for some funny highlight reels though. Highlight reel videos though. Somebody gliding in, they crash into somebody on a bike and knock their whole race off.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Right at the finish line, and you blue shell them. Like just
That's all. Like that, that Mario Kart Wii Daisy video.
Like you doing a bike thing, and then you run into somebody doing a wingsuit jumping.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. But if this runs well, this could to me, I mean, this is all me.
Oh, I'd be all over that. Just for the hilarity of it.
Right.
Nah,
it looks like they're not just saying, "Oh, here's my." Because they had another game similar like this, right?
Yeah.
It's like real, like big open world situation. Because I know, like the crew 2 ran pretty good. Because I'm trying to say, because I mean they've been down this road before of trying to get a lot of people on one situation. Because I mean this is a lot of people.
Look, if they can cap it out at 25, they're good. They should not go beyond that number though.
2nd September, register now for a chance to play. And hey, you got me.
Okay, Ubisoft. I dangled the carrot. I'm a bite. You want to see?
I'm a pre-order it.
Rainbow Six battling alien parasites. But how's their day job going?
You know, ever since Crimson Heist, we're still trying to clear all those pesky Flores drones off the maps.
Year 6 is off to a blazing start, with Siege passing 200,000 concurrent players a few
So they
weeks ago.
still doing
If you haven't
Siege.
joined in yet,
Yeah, you can't register no more. It's done.
Already?
Yeah, the event is now over. You can no longer register to this operation. Yeah.
They just told everybody about it.
I told you this all showed in the pre-show. That's how I knew the release date already. Like it's already there.
Dang, IGN did that on purpose. IGN did it on purpose.
Oh boy.
We are humbled and grateful.
And it's ironic that the first 3 letters, IGN, ignorant. That's exactly it. What I tell you? Oh well, I'll wait till the game come out then.
Yeah, they'll probably do another beta.
More
Especially if something like this had happened and they know it happened. I wouldn't be surprised if they announce another date.
Yeah, they probably going to. Stadia just needs to die.
So what's up with Luna? What's up with Luna? I haven't heard a single soul with Luna.
I haven't either.
Luna's
but
okay.
Amazon.
It is.
Yeah, I did a test run with Luna. Luna's okay. I mean, granted, I had a decent internet connection, but Luna ran fine for me. I had lag issues with Stadia. I didn't with Luna.
So do you have to have like their specific controller and a specific like Amazon box or whatever to play Luna?
Nah, you can use whatever controllers you got. It's the same thing as Stadia.
Well, Stadia in the beginning.
Only thing I said again, yeah, no, you can still use any controller.
Okay. Huh.
Like, but like with what I said before, and I'm going to say it again, Amazon is stupid to not combine Prime Gaming with Luna.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
They're not
Just
combined.
combine them. No, they're not. They're 2 separate things.
That sounds obvious.
It's too damn obvious. And then you combine those 2 things together and integrate Luna with freaking Twitch. You'll be good to go.
What is this?
You saved my life.
Just more chips.
That's a big bear. That's a giant bear. I hope that's a bear. Please don't let it be another alien mess. I hope that's a bear. I take that back. I hope it's a bear.
Animals.
No, see, it's an X-Parasite from Metroid Fusion.
Okay, so when is this coming to HBO Max?
Right.
I think that's a better question to ask Sony, but they didn't show up this year.
Ubisoft's trying to make up for it. Oh yeah, that thing coming.
What's happening?
Wow. Oh, she ain't get caught. Oh. Oh, it's a bear. Oh. Oh.
That's a very dangerous bear.
Right.
Actually, that wouldn't make for a bad game if you got a survival game where you're running from a bear the whole way. See how long you can survive.
Right.
Apparently, she did survive. I'm
I don't
guessing
like
she
spoilers.
shot. I'm guessing she shot the bear in the mouth.
New projects aren't the only things to be excited about.
I'm guessing Peter is going to be seeing this soon.
Right.
All this violence against animals.
No more.
All this unadulterated
Nobody's
violence
listening to
against animals. But that's unadulterated violence against animals, man.
But they go with violence against other people.
What is this?
For honor.
Oh, okay. See, I'll play the tracks, but I wouldn't make them.
Yeah, these tracks kind of weird. These are weird tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all would not want me to get my hands on that. I had people cussing me out the whole way. Who made this track?
Mm-hmm. Brawlhalla gets a lot of support. Like it really does as far as characters go.
Yeah.
They're about on par with Rocket League.
The Crew. I know this thing ain't over.
Yeah, they doing a montage. It is.
Hold on, where did Beyond Good and Evil 2 go?
Yeah.
Pre-game show.
Are they? No way. They gonna end it now?
They're doing the end show reel. They took it out.
Oh,
dang.
It had to be prepped for something.
From the release of the Ghost Experience.
I know it wasn't no IGN exclusive. Like,
nah, it couldn't have been, because they wouldn't have killed their feed like they did.
Maybe
They killed their feed.
Maybe it was prep for the Microsoft conference.
Who knows?
Happy to announce that there are still many more surprises.
Oh, that's freaking hilarious.
Stay tuned.
Ghost Recon 20th anniversary. Okay.
Just Dance has always been about connecting with
And Just Dance. Here we go.
Can't leave out the big hitter.
Yeah.
That's the number one seller right there.
Oh, you mean the game that's still coming out on the Wii?
That's crazy. Like that game just has so much appeal. But they have to make that money because I can only imagine the licensing cost.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just Dance with a very special guest too.
I knew it.
Director and choreographer. I am super excited to announce that my song Never Stand Still is going to be a part of Just Dance 2022.
Did they really have to use his face in the video?
But that's not all. Oh no.
Is that going to be the video in the game?
I'm guessing.
Why not just use the silhouettes like they do with everybody else?
Right.
Don't they usually do that? Like whatever video they use for the presentation, they wind up in the game.
Well, no, they do the dancers. They have like choreographers that do it for the song. So the person that actually makes the song is nowhere in the game.
Oh,
yeah. That's why I was like, why is his face in there? Why can't they just use silhouetted characters?
But they always do.
Like, what makes him so special?
I can tell you, but I'm not gonna say it on the stream.
I'm not going. I know exactly what it is. But I'm just saying,
I can tell you all day.
There's a couple reasons.
So, it's time for my disclaimer. It's time for the Wingin podcast disclaimer. The views and thoughts of each contributor to the Wingin podcast are their own. They do not reflect anything that I've said or done. I ain't said nothing. I'm staying out of this, so leave me alone.
I said nothing. I just said I could tell you, but I'm not saying anything.
And all I said was, I know what the reasons are. I just find it stupid. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
And all I'm saying is, I ain't saying it. So, that's all I'm saying.
It's like I'm like disavow and run away. Disavow.
Right.
Disavow. Yes, I watch a lot of Mission Impossible.
See all these silhouettes back there? See all those faceless characters back there?
Why they showing this just on Switch? This is on everything. Don't do that.
You got to go to your biggest seller.
That's where it's going to sell the best.
Don't do that. Don't put the Switch box up.
That's the way it's going to sell the best. And it has the controllers that work with it immediately. Yep. You ain't got to use your cell phone.
Because really, think about it. Like for those other consoles, there are no controllers that you can use to play that game.
Well, yeah, not anymore anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, you can
except for the Wii, which is coming out on the Wii too.
You can still use the Move, right? I think the Move is still active for it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, but how many people actually got Move control?
Right.
I'm just saying it's still active. I ain't saying
they say it was a smart thing to do, but it's still there.
I'm just saying it's still there. Assassin's
Like,
Creed
look, I'm just
Valhalla.
telling you it works.
Right.
It was the biggest launch for any Assassin's Creed game to date.
I really wish we can like fact check that because a lot of people say it. It's kind of like saying the #1 New York's bestseller for books. I want to see facts on that because too many people have that.
Yeah, and another thing too is every Assassin's Creed game they done made post Origins has been the biggest they ever made.
Yeah.
So is that true or not?
And she talking about the scale, or she talking about as far as sales?
And both of them, they lying.
Right. So that's why I'm like, what are you
different.
talking about? I think I don't know. There's got to be the way to fact check that because they just be throwing that around like it's nothing.
Yeah, that's
this
true.
game is so well. Look, if you tell people, if you say something enough times, it becomes reality. So if they say it more than enough times, it's going to have people like, well, if it's selling that well, maybe I should go check it out.
Right.
This cycle
Although
perpetuates.
I have heard this one's actually pretty good.
Minus the bugs, but yeah,
yeah,
I've heard it's pretty good.
Even though it's minus the assassin.
Yeah, and mostly it's because it's minus the assassin.
That's true. Because honestly, for the people I've seen play, I have not seen anyone sneak up to do anything.
I mean, because number one, I'm like, I've never read in history of a Viking being very stealthy.
Right.
They usually, it's them when they come.
I might cop this. I might pick this up and try it out. Because I mean, honestly, as much as I would love to get it on the PS5 just to have something to play on it, the one thing I don't know, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I know as far as Xbox, I can download it right now and then just pop my game in there and be ready to play. I don't think I can do that with my PlayStation.
But right now, from what I understand, Xbox is better for that.
Yeah. It's like I don't own the game, but I can have it pre-downloaded. So when I do get the game, it's already ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah, as soon as they flip that little switch, it starts being able to be played.
That's crazy.
In order to safeguard your clan's future.
I mean, Vikings are about as stealthy as the Ninja Turtles from Michael Bay's version of the film.
Yeah, because the Michael Bay version of Ninja Turtles, you're like, they ain't no way in the world. These are okay.
Like I said before, you could throw one of them into the side of a goddamn Hummer.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's why they had to make them 8 feet tall. I'm like, dude, that okay.
Focus on the exploration of history, and we are happy to announce that the new Discovery Tour will be released this fall.
Discovery Tour.
It will be free to all who own Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Explore the world and take a deeper dive into the history.
It's a lot of coming this summer, coming this fall up here. I'm assuming these areas and locations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And follow them in their endeavors, big and small, while collecting exclusive rewards. Whether you're an Assassin's Creed
Yeah, I'll see if that sale kicks in tomorrow for Xbox, like they have for Sony right now. But because I don't understand why that would be an exclusive Sony thing with GameStop.
Oh boy, GameStop, you can never tell.
Supporting the game well into its second year. Well, this year will be a very active year for the game. We're already working on more expansions for next year.
But at least they give you more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Because they could have easily dropped this and told you, "Hey, we working on the next one."
Yeah. But I think they learned their lesson from trying to do that annual stuff because it don't work like that.
When you have when you have games like this with this big of a scale and detail, like why do it annually? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So you've seen some great games from us, but we also have news about the movies and TV series we've been.
I don't care.
Exclusive content to share. Up first is Mythic Quest, the workplace comedy set in a game development.
Hold on, they do that?
Streaming on Apple TV Plus.
I did not know they were doing that.
Here's a look at what you've been missing before the upcoming.
I thought that was somebody else that I didn't know Ubisoft was behind Mythic Quest.
That's interesting.
This is an involuntary reaction to being inspired. I was emotionally manipulated.
What's the difference? And this is on Apple TV Plus?
Yeah.
Okay, I got free 3 months. I'll check it out.
Ain't them the guys from the Community?
Mm-hmm.
She played us to get what she wanted. She inspired us. She emotionally manipulated us.
What's the difference?
Yeah,
See,
that's the guys from Community. All right.
See, I don't like these Rotten Tomato scores. One thing I've noticed is if the score is high on Rotten Tomato, I tend not to like the movie.
Well, that's because they're highly skewed. So you have to look at the user score.
Got you.
And I'm Sam Richardson.
Oh, yeah, they showed this earlier. My bad. I ain't say that. They didn't show this earlier. This is new. I didn't. This is new. This is new. My bad.
I told you she's probably tanked.
Because my kids was looking at this and he was like, "Dad, is this a scary movie or a comedy?" I was like, "It's probably both."
Yeah, it's probably both. Because Sam Richardson usually does comedy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What? It's not Emerson Flint. It's one of them.
Okay. We don't understand.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Ranger Wheeler. You could be one of them.
One of what?
Oh, she getting lifted.
Mm-hmm.
A what?
The roads are atlas. Something's wrong with the generator. Also, there's a dead body in your porch.
It was a video game?
Hey, I guess as good as mine. You never heard of. There you go. Okay.
Okay, that's why. All right.
I guess as good as mine.
Having a good old fashioned sleepover. With guns. With guns, yes.
Ain't that the AT&T girl?
Mm-hmm. Look like it at least.
Excited.
Yeah, it's got to be her.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
her.
be.
That's her.
She done stepped up in the world. Okay.
In theaters. Okay. It's in theaters June 25th. I'm not going to see that. And
not happening.
This summer, in theaters or on your on-demand platform.
I don't know when I'm going back to theaters because HBO Max has made it way too convenient for me.
There hasn't been anything that's like, yo, I'm going back to the theater.
The best movie I've seen so far has been Godzilla vs. Kong, and I watched that at home. Because Mortal Kombat pissed me off.
Mortal Kombat pissed me off.
Wonder Woman 84 was just all over the place.
Yes, it was. I got a feeling that Space Jam gonna be all of trash. So
I think the only person I'm probably gonna like is Don Cheadle.
More
and
likely.
Bugs and the animated character. Because look, to be honest, in the first Space Jam, it was all about Bugs and Daffy and that ridiculousness of what they were doing.
And then the fact that they're gonna change up Lola, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
But then again, there's like 55 different variants of Lola, especially when you're watching the Looney Tunes cartoon. She's just crazy. She's nuts.
The Looney Tunes cartoons was probably the best version of her because she was hilarious.
Yes, she was.
She was hilarious. Yeah, I mean, half the stuff she was doing was wrong, but it was funny because Bugs was like, "Hey, look, man, it ain't that serious. I ain't even trying to be with you like that. And you in love."
That's the thing. She annoyed him. She Miss Parkered him.
Yeah,
like just annoyed him until he finally liked her.
Yeah, he just gave in. He gave in because they were not dating.
And the thing is, her parents are the same way, so it's not just her.
Yeah, it ain't like, and then the little music video they did, which I thought was funny too. So I'm like, yeah, I used to miss those little music videos the Looney Tunes show had.
Yeah, they pretty good though.
Like that one with Elmer Fudd and grilled cheese.
The grilled cheese.
We ain't gonna get into that, but yeah, that was like, okay, but like he on a bed and pajamas with a grilled cheese sandwich. Like,
you love what you love, man.
Like,
all right?
What the world?
Some things deserve a little passion. You know?
Yeah. Far Cry 6, baby.
Before he was El Presidente, mi papa loved to fish. We would go out on a boat, just like this, and we would catch the fish, and then Release them. He would say it's not always about your stomach, mijo. It's about the challenge.
Yep, he finna kill somebody.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Big, fat, juicy marlin. He was too proud to let that fish go.
Yep, she did. Yeah, I just saw her to go get it.
Didn't even tell her to calm down. Just, all right. You want to yell? You want to call me a tyrant? I'm gonna show you a tyrant.
Hey, Diego, you better start walking, Diego.
Right.
I have caught you, mijo. Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go. They can work. Make Viviro.
Truth or lies?
Truth.
They could be good workers. They could help rebuild paradise.
Now, see, this is making me want an actual Far Cry show.
It would work. A lot of these games that between Ubisoft and Sony would be better movies than games.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, because honestly, if you take the story element out of these games, basic ass games.
Yeah.
These fish, we will catch and release.
He finna kill all them people. Y'all all dead. He gave that look. He gave that look. Y'all are all dead.
Release.
He's finna release all of y'all makers. Yep. See. Yep. Y'all about to go on and see the. Y'all about to see y'all making.
Because who was the I wouldn't say a villain, but I guess you could say villain of Far Cry 3. He was the one that had me convinced he was crazy for real.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, the guy with the scar over his eye. Yeah,
that dude was cuckoo.
Yeah, he was crazy for real.
You did not want to see him if you saw him in game. You're like, oh hell.
I was like, okay. Now the one Far Cry I will say I spent the most time in was Primal. That was the one I spent the most time in. But yeah, I try to get into those games. I just have to get past the whole first person thing. I just have an issue with first person.
Yeah, it's too many first person shooters. That's the problem.
I'm like, I can't get into the whole like there's no peripheral vision. I don't know, like I just can't get into first person for some reason.
Yeah.
There he is, speaking of the devil.
Yep. Well, that dude was a prick.
Yeah. They got some great villains. I'll give them that.
That's why I'm like, I would love to see this as a series and not a game. Because like you could do the Far Cry 1, Far Cry 2. That's the season right there.
Yeah. That's gold edition blue season pass.
And I'm sorry, if you put Giancarlo Esposito in there, you might as well just do live action, man.
I think they just don't really have resources like that. Because honestly, I feel like they would have done it. I mean, you look at Kojima. You really think we would have got Death Stranding if he could have put that in theaters? Yeah, he would have did that before he put the game out.
True. I'm still interested in seeing what him and Guillermo del Toro had cooked up for Silent Hill.
Right.
What in the world?
Is this like a mixture of
Oh no, this is the
games?
VR. This is the VR game. This is the VR game.
But I'm curious as into for what platform though. Because that's the biggest issue with VR right now.
Like where is it heading?
Yeah, where it's at, yeah. Because there's some that you just completely assed out. Like, it's like there's nothing you'll be able to play for real.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it seems like Oculus is the one that's taking over. What is going on? This type of game right here make you have nightmares.
For real. I thought this was the VR game.
Yo.
Oh, yeah, it is. Nope.
No, season pass. Yeah. I don't think you can go that deep into VR with that because you're going to have people on some. Oof.
They'll be tripping.
Just got kicked down a doggone hole. Nah.
Is this another? Oh, Far Cry 3.
Oh,
Blood Dragon. They bringing it back?
I didn't like Blood Dragon. The last one, I did not like it. I did not like it.
Oh, so I'm guessing they letting you play as the villains.
Yeah, probably.
Oof, Neil, I can't wait to get my hands on this one.
Hope it's Beyond Good and Evil too. I didn't think they'll show that today. Hopefully they show it. Crossing fingers. Oh man, this might be it.
Yeah, this might be.
Oh, okay,
no.
Okay, Mario. Now this I didn't see.
Yeah.
I didn't see Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh god damn it.
I like her. I like the Peach Rabbit.
Yeah, she's funny.
Boys, come here.
Why got a Luma plush next to a Luma? Oh
Rosalina?
no.
Is Rosalina in this one?
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah. This is gonna. This is like the second one. This is gonna be the new one.
Mario. Yeah.
They really coming up on the graphics part on the graphics budget, ain't
Yeah.
they? The graphics budget is off the chain for this.
Hey, you know this is gonna be for the Switch Pro.
Oh yeah, according to my sources,
Right. They showing this now, and then when Nintendo's presentation come up, all the games you saw at these events are going to be enhanced on the Switch
Pro. Available in 2023. What?
Right. But with Nintendo, they gotta have some wacky name to it, or either they just gonna continue with the DS model and go Switch XL.
Yeah. Oh snap! Mario dual wielding.
Please show me like some game. I just want to see some gameplay. They got elements now.
Oh, knew that was coming. Knew that was coming. Knew that was coming.
My thing is, do we keep all our characters and can we just swap them out, kind of thing, or are we getting rid of somebody?
I don't know. I just need the diss song to be on point. I just need the diss track to be on point. The Mario diss track needs to be on point. Because Tom Fan is the man.
What the?
Is that old boy from Master of the Universe? Is that Beast Man?
Whoa, what is going on?
A Bob-omb.
You can't get hit anymore.
They supposed to be Shy Guys?
I'm guessing they supposed to be Shy Guys.
Okay.
Starro from DC.
Okay. Ouija with the bow.
Just let us know is the diss track this time gonna be hip hop or what?
I was looking for a date. To be honest with you,
it's probably gonna be this year. We'll probably get the date on because what you think this is gonna be in the treehouse?
Yes, but I think what's gonna end up happening is I think we might be a little too flooded this year with Nintendo stuff, and it might get pushed to next year. Because honestly, they have to, I don't care what you do, but you have to do something for Metroid, you have to do something for Zelda, and you have to do something for Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Damn anniversary. You have to do something. I don't care if you just talk about it. Do something.
Say something.
You have
acknowledge they exist.
Because let's be honest, Nintendo's about the only one that kind of stand by anniversaries. These other ones don't really give a damn. But
yeah. Because Rayman would have been it.
Rayman been around for a while.
Yeah, Rayman would have been around for what? They 20. Wait a minute.
Let me see.
What? 97?
Close to it. Rayman.
So I want to say the first one came out
95.
It says 95. Oh, so they way past they 25th. Never mind. They about to come in on their 30th.
Yeah.
Cursor. Yeah, a villain that looks somewhat like Starro from freaking DC. Okay.
Dude, Outlast the Sparks. Okay.
These surprising creatures, born from the merge of rabbits and lumas, will lend their wild powers to our ears.
So is
Cool.
it still gonna be a strategy RPG or what?
I would hope so, because that would be kind of weird to switch it up.
Yeah, unless they go to a turn-based or action RPG, keep the RPG part, just go a little bit different.
Tremendous success
Right.
of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the entire
And is Donkey Kong coming back?
by the
That's the real question.
Yeah.
We were stunned by the love we felt for this unexpected.
Cause y'all put a Mario diss track in there.
Now, as we wanted to
Yeah, I know y'all put a Mario diss track in there.
cross over to the next level. It's not just a new story with new enemies, new heroes. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope has big ambitions. It introduces new action elements into the mix that will push the boundaries of tactical games
Okay.
even further.
So they're keeping
That
it
being
tactical.
said,
All
we
right.
also wish to offer an easy-to-play experience for all players, yet hard to master for those of you that are willing to take the challenge.
Oh
You'll be
boy.
able to experience
I hate when they say that.
Yeah, I was about to say that means so much.
That means they're gonna lure you in with a false sense of security.
Yep, because I mean the first game you could keep it simple or you could like go crazy with the tactics. Oh, nice. Okay.
Pre-alpha. All right.
Yeah, because we saw these pictures. Oh wow.
Okay, that changed quick.
Right. That was kind of like the joint from the Mario game that just came
Yeah,
out.
the
Bowser
Fury. Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you rolling with the Luigi rabbit and not the actual Luigi? How you gonna leave your brother out of this Mario? Wait a minute, this pre-alpha?
Yeah. I know, right?
Okay, that's weird. Usually they. Okay, so here's the gameplay.
It looks a little more freeform instead of like
Yeah.
going from block to block. It's just, hey, look, as long as you're in this area, you can run wherever.
Oh, this
So
gonna suck. Oh, this gonna suck.
Okay, so they changed that up. Okay.
He got them two guns. Who this supposed to be?
All I can say is this is the best they've ever done with rabbits. I tell you that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is free running. It's not block to block.
That's gonna be interesting. That might make it a little bit quicker for people to play.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then have it and take away the options of, okay, well, how many spaces can I go in? Do I go this direction? Do I go that direction? Yeah. So it's all about, hey, yeah, see next year.
2022.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Smart.
I got a feeling this. I got a feeling this crowded this year. They just not saying nothing.
Well, remember they said that. Remember, the president said that was gonna happen because they had a lot of stuff to announce last year, but they had to move out. So
Yeah. So damn near everything for like kind of like back half of 2020, we might be getting this year on the back half of 2021.
Yeah.
Because
Which makes
2021
sense.
was supposed to be that big year for Nintendo that everybody was talking about last year. But that pandemic kind of kicked a lot of people in the face.
Okay, they wasn't ready.
Right. Which I mean, I feel like people accept, but then they don't accept it because they don't want it. So it's like if I was looking forward to a game and we say pandemic, right? A lot of people's like, well, I know it's a pandemic, but these other companies were able to do X, Y, Z. I was like, but not every company's the same.
Yeah, they're not.
You know, because a lot of people try to use that excuse with Microsoft of like, oh, well, Sony was able to get this out. And like, but you have to understand these were all new acquisitions for Microsoft.
Yeah.
So they got to get them in there, see what they were already working on if they wasn't already working on something.
And some of them weren't working on nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can't just use that excuse. You know, the studios that Sony have right now have been in place for years. So they don't have to worry about making adjustments. So of course the pandemic is going to kick a new studios behind more than something that's already been established in there.
Long-lasting game works, and your contributions.
Man, no Beyond Good and Evil. I was for sure they was gonna show that.
Maybe they had to switch it up a little bit.
In entertainment,
I tell you one thing, I'm surprised they haven't done is re-release the first one.
You know what? I am surprised they haven't.
It's like, why haven't they done that? Like,
because that would make the most sense, right? Especially if you know you're taking this damn long.
Well, I tell you this much. And in theory, yes, it would make sense, but based off of what I saw earlier today, it would make sense because they're two totally different games. You ain't gonna do nothing but piss people off. At that point, for those that haven't even played it, you're like, hold on, I played the first one. What the hell is up with the second one?
Like, what the hell is this?
Right, yeah. So I wouldn't even I wouldn't add more issues to my already convoluted problems. So
yeah, and I'm wondering how many times they changed up gameplay for this game, because this was talked about like what 2014, 15, I think.
This game been talked about for a while.
Yeah.
What we about to enjoy with the Snowdrop engine? The hell is this? Oh, isn't this what's that? No, because we already seen Far Cry.
Yeah, we already seen Far Cry. I mean, I don't know why they would go back to it.
Whatever it is, it looks ambitious.
Avatar.
Really? The movie itself ain't even ready. Why they doing this?
Probably because the movie ain't ready.
Yeah, that too.
Like, look, we know the movie ain't ready. They're probably doing it in conjunction with the studio, because James Cameron been wanting to do something in gaming for a while anyway.
But what would you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would be the premise? You would have to come up with something.
You would have to, yeah. Xenoblade. I mean, every time I see a big monster in like a game, I'll be like, Xenoblade Chronicles, can I kill it?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fitting at that point.
I'm used to fighting stuff 20 times bigger than me.
Right. It looked a little weird, but
yeah, because that's not blue, that's purple.
Nah, what? Oh, okay. I was saying, where did Mex come from? But yeah, I remember that.
Here comes the bad guys.
So is that what we're doing? The humans versus the avatars?
I'm guessing.
Connected to your weave.
I mean, to come in guns blazing, really?
I know,
bro?
right? I ain't gonna. Why they keep showing this in the first person perspective? I don't like that.
Please don't tell me we get another first person shooter.
Because they keep going back to that camera. That's like the third time they didn't pull that.
Dragoon? Okay, that had to hurt.
Right.
Somewhere, a Sega exec is like, we could have made another Dragoon
next year.
Frontiers of Pandora, but yeah, they're not saying what. And the 20th Century Fox was on it. I knew it. Yeah, this is because of that studio. This is because of the studio, probably.
But have we gotten a game like that in a long while? Like movie the game? Yeah,
not in a while, not in a long time. The last good one was, in my opinion, was Return of the King from EA.
Okay.
That was the last good one. They've had them like. They had like the Captain America one and the Thor one, but those like mobile slash mobile games, and they just weren't all that good to me.
Yeah, because I mean they used to do it all the time. Like you saw a movie, you knew the game was coming right behind it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what that Fast and the Furious one had nothing to do with Fast 9 or Fast 8 or anything.
Yeah,
I just
it had nothing to do with anything.
Right, and I know people didn't have nothing to do with that game, so it was just, that game looked awful. I mean, Riders Republic got my attention. That was one of the things that I just really, really, really want to get into. Far Cry and what was the other one? The Rainbow Six.
Yeah,
I want to. It's just that first person stuff get me every time, man.
In Rainbow Six Extraction. Learn some new songs in Rocksmith. Got an adrenaline rush from Riders Republic. Lit up the dance floor in Just Dance 2022. Visited new shores in Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh boy!
I'm gonna rent that for PS5 today, and then tomorrow. No, I think my GameStop is closed on Sundays. I think I gotta check. I'm gonna rent it for PS5 tomorrow, and then
they done?
Something happened, man. I don't care what nobody said. I know what I saw.
Yeah, no, I saw the tail end of it because they didn't even show Skull and Bones. All right, so all right, I'm not watching the community post show. Okay, so
that's weird.
Dude, so overall, I thought it was okay. I thought that was all right.
Yeah.
Overall,
I mean, I didn't take issues. To me, it's just a lot of games that I wouldn't play, and it's not that I don't think they're good games. It's just there are my pet peeves. But for sure, Riders Republic. Like I said, I'll go rent Valhalla. Far Cry looked good. Yeah, good. Beyond Good and Evil, when I did see it, looked good. It just changed up. I mean, all the games looked good. It was just a matter of if you're willing to pick them up or not.
Yeah. I was not expecting to see any gameplay of Mario Rabbids 2.
Oh, no, not at all.
I wasn't expecting that, but I did like what I see. I'm not the biggest fan of tactical RPG grid-based stuff, but if they changing it up to that to where I can like run in the circle and do damage like that, I'll probably pick that up.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six looks interesting. I haven't played a Rainbow Six game in 5-6 years, so
you better than me.
I may pick that up. Yeah, I may pick that up. I don't know. It, like I said, the presentation wise, I didn't mind it. The only problem is that pre-show. So, if y'all did catch that IGN did show some stuff on the pre-show that I think Ubisoft went and didn't show.
Now, on the North America site is on North America channel on YouTube is up right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I there's that. Yeah. E3 so far, it hadn't been bad, but it hadn't nothing wowed me yet. I haven't seen anything to wow me yet. I've seen some things that have been interesting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I haven't seen anything to wow me. Now, the only other two things we got today, and I'm probably not gonna post any reaction because I probably don't care. That's Gearbox and Devolver Digital. Probably not going to do one. Now, we will be back tomorrow at 1 for Xbox and Bethesda, and at 3:15 for Square Enix.
Yeah.
Squeenix tomorrow.
Squeenix.
We will be doing Capcom on Monday. I don't know when Take Two goes. I know Capcom's at 5:30. Tuesday is Nintendo, so we will do the Direct, and after that, we're probably gonna have to close it down because I have to go to work after that. So, but that's gonna be us for the rest of the week. So, be back tomorrow at 1 for Xbox and Bethesda, and we supposed to have some more guests showing up tomorrow at 1. So that's gonna be fun. Vicky's gonna be here.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
I think we might have to give her a disclaimer before we come on. Like, look, Vicky.
So our good buddy Vicky's gonna be here. Sandstorm also supposed to be here, as well as Shadow Fox, and Andre should be able to be here for that one tomorrow. Also, if you check the regular YouTube channel, at 10 a.m. tomorrow, Vicky, myself, Mrs. T, and Sandstorm will be giving our review of Loki episode 1. So be on the lookout for that. And guess we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.